motherfuckers. And that's the first thing we see live.
I hope that made it on air. Son of a bitch, I hope that made it on air.
We're going to see.
That's what we're going to start calling the groupies. SMF.
SMFs?
Oh, no. The first thing that hopped on was, I hope that made it on air.
Oh,
boy, very close.
Well, we'll send them out for a little treasure hunt. Try to figure out what SMF stands for.
Yeah, the groupies are now labeled SMF.
Well,
with that, I'm gonna grab a beer.
Maybe a commercial will throw them a bone.
There you
maybe
go.
a little. Hi, everybody. We're live once again. Man, been a long road, guys. When is our year? When is our year? When is it?
It's like May 14th.
Are we gonna do when we first broadcast, or are we gonna like celebrate when we first recorded? Because it was like what? It was like a week after Worlds, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was only a week, I think.
Are you talking about store championships?
No, we're talking about dude. We got our year anniversary coming up.
Oh. Well, I'm still angry about store championships because I'm not gonna have one.
You should come to ours. I know Fort Wayne's a fucking drive. I know it is.
Like last year we had 3. This year, I don't know if we're going to have any.
That's so sad. We actually picked one up. Kyle Spencer got one.
Because, they didn't put out an article.
Yeah.
They didn't put out any article about it, so no players knew to go bug their store owners. Were they just relying on store owners to know about it? It's like some of these store owners are so detached.
Because Asmodee calls every store owner every single week.
Huh, okay.
Like, they physically call them. I get a call from Asmodee every single Thursday. And they're like, hey, Aaron, how's it going? And I'm like, I'm fine. Don't need anything because I'm on top of it.
All right.
So our first episode
except for quarter 1 kits. That they fucked up on.
I got a quarter 1 kit.
Actually, no. I'm gonna full disclosure here. FFG kits were sucking balls massively, so I said screw this. I'm just gonna go down to 1 kit if they're gonna give me fucking Omnigron Group Pilot all dark cards, and then
go yell at Wade about that.
It was literally the week after the store kits closed that they released the article, and I was like, fucking Metal Shield tokens? Are you shitting me? It's like, can I order more? And they're like, no, it's closed.
Yeah, how do they not, do they not realize if you announce what the thing is, or even that a thing exists, the players will go to their stores and be like, oh my gosh, we're excited about this one, or we're not so excited about that. And then you could gauge interest.
Yeah.
No
wow.
way.
What a concept. Gee whiz.
Pretty sure they don't care.
They do not care.
All the evidence points to them.
Zero care. Hey, everybody, if you're catching it live right now, you can see this guy that you haven't seen in a while. It's John Montana. Say hi, John.
Hi, John.
Wow, that is a new camera. You really can see every single fucking hair. Look at that.
Yeah, that glorious beard.
Wow.
What if I don't want to be presented?
John, there's some gray in there, buddy.
Yeah,
either that or the light reflecting the wrong way, but
no, I've got
when you have kids.
Yeah, especially when you have the 3rd or 4th one almost ready to pop. 3rd, okay. Yeah, everyone. John can't go.
There's nothing else in Montana. You got to fill it with children.
Montana can't go to Worlds because he's apparently decided to have another child on the weekend of Worlds. So
totally on purpose.
Are you going to give it a Star Wars name if it's born on May the 4th?
You have to.
Sure.
Padme.
Oh, dude.
My daughter's name is...
Nope. Patreon reward.
Oh, God.
They're going to name your third-born child.
This is going to be bad. It's going to be like May the 3rd, 11 o'clock at night. Go!
Lie. Just lie. Yeah, just push.
My daughter's name is Leela, and I tried to get like the birth certificate information before my wife got it, and I was gonna drop the second L, so it was Leia.
Leia. Aw.
I think I would have gotten into some trouble for that.
You maybe a little bit, but you know what? Forgive and forget, right? Oh boy.
So May 18th was our first episode release.
May 18th was our first episode. What's that come up on the calendar here? Is that gonna be a Wednesday?
Nope.
I kind of had a. That's a Friday.
It's a Friday, so we can actually get drunk.
I had a crazy idea.
You guys don't actually get drunk.
I had a crazy idea that the groupies episode was going to be like our birthday episode, so they could do the birthday episode for us. But it won't. Tear. I am so looking forward to that. Oh my god, it is going to be such a shit show.
Oh, yeah.
Either that or it's going to be the greatest thing OCX has ever put out.
Probably. One of you guys, can you message Catch and tell him how to actually put together the YouTube stuff? Because I don't actually know how to do that.
I'm going to actually set up the YouTube, and I'm going to get the Hangout. Like, I'll send Catch all the information. So
he's just going to give him all the passwords. Let him into the inner
all
sanctum.
of them.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Maybe not.
Give him the Patreon password and
yeah, let's maybe change the
PayPal
password.
Password.
It's such a good password, though. I don't want to
fuck it. Why not? just give him the PayPal account.
That's actually a different password.
Money for everybody.
This could only end well.
It can only end well. I'm just sad that I'm going to be karaokeing my ass off while the show's going on. But I got a feeling we're gonna slip the fucking bar owner wherever we're at like a 50, and we're like, I need your access to Wi-Fi.
we could just go in somebody's phone and just yell a whole bunch incoherently and then hang up. I mean, well, that's definitely going to happen.
We will have the Hangout, like the HTML or HTTP, the fucking URL address. There we go. So we'll just bust in randomly and be like, oh, yes, we are talking about you, Catch. So stuff happened. That was cool. But I suppose we can get this. No, I'm gonna head out for one more second, and then we'll be. Just an update for all of our wonderful Patreons. I did send off all the stuff. Now, some of you mentioned to me that just hold off for other stuff, and I was like, I already got your envelopes fucking filled out and shit. So no, you're getting it. Sorry.
Heaven forbid you have to open two things.
I know.
Double the risk of paper cuts.
Like there's a couple I'm saving for Worlds, but no, they're all sent out. So you should hopefully have your Drunk Assist Astromechs, your OCX sticker, some of you got a Hornet Squadron sticker because we love those guys, and I had extra.
I don't have a Hornet Squadron sticker.
You're not getting one. Huh?
What?
Let's see. What else is in there? Your signed Omnigron crew pilot card by yours truly.
What?
Because I had to get rid of them. I signed all of them.
That's another thing I'm not getting. Do I need to sign up for our own Patreon?
You don't worry. I have like 4 of them where I tried to practice the coach signature to get it to not look like couch. So you can have a couple of those.
I can have one of the fuck ups.
You can have one of the fuck ups.
They're worth more.
Yeah, exactly.
They're rare.
And,
the misprints.
If you guys did sign up to get your templates early, I'm sending those with your shirts. If I'm sending those to you, I know there's a couple guys that have shirts that are also getting templates, so I'm gonna like hijack your shirts and then
use it as packaging.
Stuff templates in there as well. So,
oh, good God, how many templates are going to show up broken?
No. I figured out a system. Bruno from Millennium Condor Diffusion sent me some templates that I have to give out at Worlds, and he did it. Like he bubble wrapped and then put a Ziploc bag around them, and he taped them. Oh yeah, they're gonna be spot on.
You talked to Abby, right?
Who? Abby? Yeah, I talked to Abby. Yep. AJ? Yeah.
Yeah.
Get with the program, Montana. It's AJ. Or I'm the Kyle now.
Duh.
How did you not order a shirt, Rev? Padre, whatever the fuck you're going by these days? Don't answer that. Never mind.
I unfortunately didn't order one either. And it's not because I didn't want one. I just had this conundrum when I opened up my closet and I realized that like all my clothes that I wore on a day-to-day basis that aren't work clothes are so old that I got rid of them. And the only thing I have to wear now is like this Boba Fett shirt and Star Wars podcast shirts. So
wow,
sorry, what's the problem?
Yeah.
I guess it's a really good thing that I ordered extra shirts then.
I would say probably half the shirts I own say Cool Stuff Inc. volunteer on them. Because I worked for them for 2 years at Gen Con, and they give you a new shirt every single day because they realize that nerds smell awful.
But you didn't
no, I
smell.
ordered because I learned from the last time, and last time I ordered extra shirts and they went like mad. So I ordered a couple of extra shirts. And so yeah, I have some extra shirts. Not a lot. Don't go fucking crazy if you didn't order a shirt and be like, oh, I need a shirt, because I do have people that they have to go to, but I don't know. Kyle, maybe I might give you one.
Nah, you're good.
If you have people they have to go to, then they're not extra shirts.
No, they're extra. Whatever.
Well, I have the one that we got.
Judged.
No, I ordered normal people size shirts. I ordered medium, large, and extra large. If you are fat or really small, then I did not order you guys extra shirts.
Well, or tall people.
I got
tall people need bigger ones too.
Yeah,
if you want to go on a diet program, then let me know, and I will send you an extra large so you can fit in one.
Jesus Christ,
got
we
the
just
large
lost a dozen
time.
listeners.
Definitely needed a medium.
I'm just blasting Padre. It's just him. He doesn't care. He's bald now, so he has to deal with that. Love you, Padre. I think we'll just fucking wing this shit. Everybody kind of has an idea what's going on. We're going to probably go into the new stuff. X-Wings and U-Wings, baby. And start running the Uzi.
Said no one.
Which I personally like, but...
Have we started Zencaster or not?
No,
Yes.
we probably should do that.
Oh, actually clicking go.
Yeah.
I'm in it. I just assume you're doing the thing.
Go! We are now recording on Zencaster.
And there's waves. Oh, God. Blueberry beer.
I swear to God, I hope this shit works, because if it doesn't, we're fucking giving this thing up.
Did no one figure out SMF yet? I'm sad. I'm disappointed in you all.
Just Google SM. Well, wait. Do you Google SMF?
Risky click.
Oh, look at Kiefer being all the Ryan Staniszewski these days. All right, everyone. Snaps in 3, 2, 1. Nice.
Ooh, he did it all sassy like. He's like...
like, Uncle Fran, There you go. There's 2 snaps for you, Montana. You can figure out which one.
Just all the extra snaps.
All the extra
That's not
snaps. Too bad. Okay.
Well, that sounds like my cue.
Yep. Get the fuck out of here.
Say something awesome before you leave.
Yeah. That's not on
Give us
Zencaster.
the knowledge of the world.
42.
42, that's a good one. I like it. It's a good Guide to the Galaxy reference. Love it.
Do you know why they picked the number 42?
I knew the thing of that, but now I forgot it.
Because in machine language, it represents an asterisk, and that is the symbol for everything in for when you're doing pattern matching.
Really?
Mhm.
Huh,
There you go.
I didn't know that. Look at that. You guys learn shit on the OCX radio podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to learn a lot of shit today that you already knew, but you're going to get our take on it.
If you go listen to Hornet.
Yes. Well, we'll get to that. All right, let's start this thing off. Good morning, X-Wing. Hey, this is not a test. This is OCX Radio. Time to rocket from the Delta Pilot to the 4BZ. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the two-time Goldie-nominated OCX Radio podcast, coming to you live from downtown Orange City, Iowa. My name is Aaron the Coach Kroll. Joined with me today, once again, is Chico Brown.
The one-time Goldie nominated.
The only one-time Goldie nominated. And the traveling man podcast man of the year, probably. You're on more podcasts than I am. Barely.
Well,
barely.
That's what happens when you don't have a podcast at one point in time, and you just have to whore yourself out to literally anyone.
No, but you have a podcast now, and you're still
right.
Hey,
well,
man,
because
your stock is just going up, baby.
That was because shit went down on what was it? Tuesday, Monday.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And I had to tell the whole world, and turns out that's recording night for a lot of people. And I hit as many as I could. I got 2 of them. Sorry to the Minox. I never got over there. And then I listened to them, and part of their show, they were complaining that they don't know how certain rules work, and they specifically referenced ones that I was on other podcasts screaming about.
Well, that's fine, because we don't even fucking acknowledge those people anymore.
What people?
Exactly.
Yeah, we ignore them like
and
Dash
the Ninoc
and Nim. We ignore them like Dash and Nim. They are simply obstacles in our way.
Oh, that's going to be so much fun. And sadly, guys, but that's it. You just get us 3 and bring it up the rear to make out the tres, the menage a trois. Everybody knows him and loves him and steals the list from him. Kyle, the Sloot Stews.
How's it going?
So explain to me now. It's not cold hot dogs anymore. It's sass.
Well, yeah. I would just one of our listeners who had wondered how I flew my list because he was trying it the way that it was loaded out the other way with having harpoon missiles on NIM. And I told him that I don't usually run harpoon missiles on NIM, and then told him how I run the list to get it to work. And then he said that he renamed it SAS, which is SASS, and it was Scum Absolute Style. And I thought that was pretty cool. So
for those of you who didn't get that, because he phased out there for a little bit, it was Scum Alpha Sloot Style, right?
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Yeah, there we go.
Fancy.
Well,
so is it cold hot dogs if you're playing with a judge that lets you cheat, and then SAS if you're playing the right way?
Ooh.
I haven't had anybody that...
I like that.
That's fair. I won with cold hot dogs, which means that I use Tarani Colda's ability illegally. And then if I say I won with SAS, that means I totally did it legit. No cheating.
I love it how you had to announce that ruling like with deep sadness for Kyle. He's like, Kyle is going to be angry.
Yeah.
I've already got over that anger like a month and a half ago.
I mean, you really only used it every once in a while, but it was nice when it happened. So
yes, exactly.
So anyway, we got some fucking news, guys. Woot woot.
Yeah, news dropping on a Tuesday as it always does. Get good, everyone that records on Monday.
Yeah, no shit.
Or
I mean,
Friday.
there's a reason we record on Wednesday. It's not golf related, but I mean,
Because I hate Thursday meat.
It's heavily golf related. Don't let it
very
fool
heavily.
you.
Just giving you guys all a disclaimer right now. Golf season has started, and that means that I am going to be at least 10, 12 beers in, 2 drinks in before we even start.
Hey, Coach.
So,
Coach.
yeah.
You got any whiskey over there?
Mm-mm.
No.
2 hands, guys. 2 hands.
Yeah.
Nope. No whiskey, because I don't need it anymore.
Because you had so much last cast.
I know. I didn't have 0, any, and you can't fucking prove it. Oh no! The new bartender at the club doesn't realize how to make whiskey cloudies.
What is that?
I go, it's whiskey, water, splash Coke, and so she like makes it like a half, and then half water, and then a splash Coke. I'm like, no. That's gotta be a lot more whiskey than that. So I usually take one big drink, and then she just tops it off with whiskey, and then I take another drink, and then she tops it off with whiskey. I usually turn that into a $3 or a $4 drink into a $10 drink. So if we have to go over, there's a lot of people that are admitting that I admitted that I was drinking liquor. Now, I am a renowned liar. It is in the Gordon rule subsections. I can't remember which one it is. So I have full anonymity, pleading the fifth, whatever you guys want to say. Whatever comes out of my mouth is a lie. Except for today, because we have news from FFG. It's X-Wings and U-Wings, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo.
One of those I'm excited about.
Dude, okay, I'm gonna go full board into why the U-Wing is awesome now, but we will kick off. But my X-Wings are good now. How good? Debatable.
They're certainly better.
If you watched Dion's League Night Twitch podcast tonight, you can tell us how well 5 X-Wings does, because that's cool. People are recording on Wednesdays too, live and doing stuff.
The crates did it, and they couldn't beat Ghost Fen, so clearly they're trash.
But it's really not that good of a list, right? I mean.
Yeah, just spamming 5 of them. I mean, you need some utility in there. I'm sure they will be like great wingmen. What's the list with the rookie? There's a gold squadron, Snap Ezra, and like one other thing. Lowrick. That list just gets better because there's like free extra points thrown in there.
Oh God, yeah. So, I mean, any. I think it's gonna be great because, first of all, Jesus, got it. All right. So first of all, the big shining new stuff is the dual card. They're servo conductor S foils. I'm just gonna call them the S
servo
foils.
motor.
I don't even know why they put something in front of it. Just call them the S foils. But let's see. Anybody got the cards up? I don't have the cards up.
I do.
Perfect.
You want me to read it?
Yep.
Okay. I'll zoom. Control. Scroll. Oh, where'd they go? Okay. Servo motor S foils closed. Now, I think they should have called these lock S foils. That's what they should have been called. Just to confuse people when they said lock S foils in attack position. But I thought they were doing the locking. I didn't realize it was part of the name.
We're attacking lock S foils in attack. Wait, lock, close. I don't understand. Red 5 is just going, what do I do?
I've never flown this thing before.
These are not Womprats on Tatooine.
Okay, so when they're closed, you reduce your primary weapon value by 1. Your attack bar gains boost. You treat your 2 banks as green. And at the start of the activation phase, you can flip the card. Oh, and also, it's T65 only and a modification. And yes, you equip it on regular X-wings, even though they don't specifically say T-65. We all know what it means. Stop yelling at your judges. Stop it.
Get your head out of your fucking ass.
Jesus.
Staniszewski.
Oh man, like
no, that wasn't
within 10 seconds of that article dropping, I had at least 3 people like yelling at me. 2 of them probably just trolling me. But yeah,
I don't know. Remember that was on Top Gear or not? That was like, what's a T-65? It doesn't say it.
right. And of course it's 0 points. It's a modification, so it takes up your modification slot, but we'll get there. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like auto add on all of these because having boost and barrel roll is just like that's going to make them so much better. Like actually being able to maneuver a little bit.
This is a staple. I mean, it's the only title card they have, right?
Yes. And like because it flips at the start of the activation phase, you can really kind of screw with that thing. Like during your planning, you don't have to think about it way ahead of time.
Question: is the Renegade refit a title or a modification?
I believe it's a title.
So they can't have.
That's the title. This is a modification, Coach,
okay,
not a title.
The servo motors are a modification. So you can't have refit.
Correct.
But you can have refit and you can have the S foils and then another modification, but that's it, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Crap.
It's the torpedo, I believe.
Yeah.
So the attack formation is you don't get boost, you get barrel roll. Your primary attack is back to normal. And if you're not stressed, when you reveal a 3 turn, you can change it into a 3 talon roll instead. And then at the start of the activation phase, you can flip the card again. So man, I can't wait for people to be all upset because they get done with planning and their opponent goes, "Okay, are you ready?" It's like, "Yeah." He starts moving his first ship, and the guy's like, "Oh shit, I forgot to flip over my S foils. This ruins everything." you know that's going to happen.
Okay, so let's make a big point of that because that is huge. The activate at the start of the activation phase.
Right.
Holy shit, people, pay attention to your cards.
Mm-hmm. Like I would almost say, like unless it's really important that you gotta mess with your opponent, when you set your dial out, just put the card on top of the dial and be like, I'm gonna do that thing. Let's not forget that.
Yep. Yep.
Like I do that to people sometimes. Is like I will call out a trigger way before it happens, so I can be like, "Hey, I'm saying this now, so we don't screw it up." Like, so if we miss it, I can yell at you.
Yeah, you can put it on your opponent. You're like, "You were supposed to remind me."
Right.
Judge.
I'll allow it.
But no, it is going to be super confusing because it's one of those. There's not a lot that happens at the beginning of the activation phase, right?
Yeah, it's this and decloak.
Decloak.
And you see how many people like forget decloaks.
Oh my god.
So yeah, this is going to be same kind of thing. At least with this one, you're not totally screwed. Like unless you were like specifically needed that talon roll, you just kind of go, oh well, I guess my primary weapon's down this turn or something. And it makes a difference whether you get the boost or barrel roll. So something I really like about this is I think it's really thematic. When you've got it closed, you can go a lot faster, so you get more greens. You got your boost. Your lasers work less for whatever reasons because space physics. And
I don't remember where I read it, but R2-D2 on one of these things when they're closed is ridiculously good. Because now you can do that 2-bank green, recover a shield, and boost afterwards.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like that's super super good. And vice versa with the attack. That barrel roll added action is super good. Holy crap.
the barrel rolls, the talon rolls, all sorts of rolls. Like Jack Porkins is going to be happy.
Yeah, Jack is going to be.
rolls.
Hey, did we let everybody know what our next alt-art card is going to be?
Not yet. We will.
Okay.
I like the teaser, though. I like it. It's tweaking the nipples there, right there, a little bit. Nope, not yet. Not yet.
All right.
You guys have to wait. Because we're going to talk about S-foils a little bit more. So, yes, this is pretty much an auto-include on every X-Wing T65 you're going to run, right? I mean, you kind of have to.
Yeah, I can't imagine you not running this on thing unless you just... the only thing I can think of is if you're running your X-Wing in a formation and you super want 2 other modifications. Which
And-
I don't know what else they're like.
Well,
it's probably this and integrated is probably what you're going to use. I don't know what else you really throw on there.
Kedge is bringing up a good point in the chat. Lieutenant Coach. Yeah, you have to use that next week, dude. If you're going to take Wedge and you're going to put the Renegade refit on there, do you want to put engine upgrade and the integrated, or do you want to go crazy balls nuts and do engine and auto thrusters?
That's a lot of points.
It's a lot of points, but it's Wedge, and now Wedge has PTL, BB-8, and auto thrusters.
So if you were going to do that, let me pull
it's
that up
around
here.
40 points. I'll just save you the math. It's like 38 points or something like that.
With PTL?
Mm-hmm.
Because
you minus the 1 for PTL.
So it would be 29 plus 2, so we're at 31, plus the 6 for auto thrusters engine, so that's 37 minus the 2 for the title.
Oh, and then BB-8, which BB-8's only 2, isn't he? Yeah.
So 37. Okay.
So it's 37 points. It's an expensive Wedge, but holy shit, that's gonna let Wedge do Wedge things.
So what about hobby? If you look at hobby for these S-foils, when you acquire or spend a target lock, you may remove a stress token from your ship. So let's say you did the 3 Talon roll and you had targeting astromech on there. So you're able to acquire a target lock after you do the red Talon roll, and then you get to remove the stress. That's pretty awesome.
Hobby's going to be good. I mean, I love the fact that this card is opening up all of those mid-range X-Wings, X-Wing pilots, right? Like even Biggs is super good with this.
Right. I mean, Biggs gets cheaper.
Yeah.
I think the other guys are gonna get a boost just because they're cheaper. I mean, hobby and targeting astromech. I mean, he has more reds to work with, so there is that.
Yeah.
But
now let's not go overboard and say like this is gonna make X-Wings fucking OP. Like,
yeah, I think it'll take everything up a bit of a notch. I mean,
right.
Hobby will go from the back of the book to
mid-level.
Hey, I'll bring him out and have some fun.
You know, you never know.
Wedge will go from being like bottom of the ring tier 2 to
like you want him to be in there
to hey, I might actually use him now.
I can fucking kill shit now.
Yeah.
And not die in the first 2 turns. No, I think. Okay, here's the question. With this title alone, let's go over the Renegade refit because that ties in very closely with this title as well. So, what does that one do, Chico?
Oh God, you're making me.
I got it right here.
Okay, go for it.
T65 X-Wing and U-Wing only.
Oh shit! And U-Wing? I didn't even pay attention to that.
I need a fucking like print screen of that face right there, like what?
You may equip.
Oh my god, that could be a new meme.
The squad point costs of each of your equipped EPT upgrades is reduced by 1 to a minimum of 0. Minus 2 points for your torpedo.
But
yep, you lose your torpedo.
Come on. Who's going to fly a U-Wing without a torpedo?
They might as well just put them back in the box and shut it.
Right? I mean, just light it on fire. Nobody's gonna fly a U-wing without a torpedo.
Does the U-wing even have a torpedo?
Yes.
Oh my God, it does. Oh, fuck.
I mean, it has to equip that. Come on.
Well, that's what I was asking. That's why I was asking it, because like I didn't remember it had torpedoes.
Because no one used it.
Apparently, it's a rebel ship, and they have to have a torpedo. It's the only thing that saves the rebellion.
Yeah, it's harder in hell to find a ship that can equip a missile because every one of them has a damn torpedo on it.
Well, if you had that many like giant opposing monstrosities that you've destroyed in the past with torpedoes, would you not put torpedoes on everything?
That's true.
Like I would be giving my rebel troopers like blasters with like attached grenade launchers of like little mini torpedoes.
Mini torpedoes.
just because.
It's just
the rebel trump card.
Just in case there's a fucking chute that leads to somewhere that will destroy the entire thing.
Right? Maybe
battle station.
Luke wouldn't have gotten dragged under the water if they had shot a little miniature proton torpedo down the garbage chute before they flew in.
There you go.
I mean, come on.
If there's a whole
everything.
torpedo in it.
Probably could have just shot Darth Vader and just would have one hit, one killed him. I mean, what's a lightsaber going to do against a torpedo? Anybody ever done that? Yeah. No.
Deal with that.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, so it is... Okay, so the main discussion is the X-Wing. It gives it -2 points. It gives it 2 mods and a -1 to an EPT, which, holy crap. I mean, can we all agree that we're in the age where FFG is just going to be doing this stuff to everything that needs to be upped a little bit? They're not going to make it go, straight to fucking tier super or S or whatever the hell that is. But they're going to get it to the 1 and 2s. I think what they're doing with these 2 cards is allowing for a lot more list building play, maybe.
I want to do a U-Wing with ion projector and anti-pursuit lasers.
Yes.
Like, okay, for a second, I was excited to put 2 ion projectors on one, and then I was like, no, they won't let you do that. And it says 2 different modifications, so none of that.
I was waiting. I was gonna wait a little later to say that, but you've been looking at the chat just like I have. Who was the one? I can't remember. You're in the chat right now. Who was the first one to say that? Shit. It was in the groupie chat. They're like, nope, screw that. Was it Josh Dunn? Something like that. It's one of you guys. They're like, nope, definitely running a U-Wing with ion and anti-pursuit lasers.
Just to be obnoxious. It's
my God,
not good, but it's obnoxious.
Oh, Ontopsky said it. Yep, Ontopsky said it. Yep, you're right.
Or you could run 2 countermeasures. Or no, you can't. Stealth device and countermeasures.
But think about it. You can run 4 U-Wings.
Are you shitting me? What's wrong with you?
You can run 4 U-Wings with ion and anti-pursuit lasers on all of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's
and then Kylo would just solo your list.
I know, but it would be so fun. Oh, I don't know. I don't even think Kylo can get out of that box. If you played that right, you hit him once with the ion projector, he's fucked.
If a Kylo player lets you hit with
a Kylo player lets you do that, yes.
But like, I don't even really see 2 modifications that I would really contemplate throwing on a U-Wing. I think that's more for the X-Wing side. For the U-Wing, I think you're just excited about the -2 points, and then contemplating like, do we any of them have an elite pilot talent?
Okay, wait, no, I gotta stop here. Quote of the podcast from Mark Ventham, our boy down in Australia. If you own 4 U-Wings, you're bad at making life choices.
There are people out there that every time a ship comes out, they buy enough that they could run just that ship 100 points.
That sounds like a D-Yoon problem, and he's got a lot more problems coming Worlds, baby. Because I'm coming for you. What? No. I'm going to beat him 4 U-Wings bad. That's how bad it's going to be.
Well, you also got to remember that you get -1 point for your EPT. That's
right.
nifty as heck, too.
So, what? That's just Cassie and Andor?
I think Heftober has one.
Well, I mean, it works for this.
Not according to what I'm looking at.
Oh, okay. Probably it might not. I mean, but we got 2 or 3. Okay. Here's my problem. Also, with this article, I think I found out what was wrong with the article. Right. So if you look at the article, there's 2 U-Wing pilot cards. There's Saw Gerrera and there's the pilot skill 7 one.
And the pilot skill 4.
And, well, there's a pilot skill 4 one, which is 2 tubes. But they come with 2 U-Wing bases.
Right.
So what's on the other side of the U-Wing? Are they going to put, like, another Pathfinder on the other side? Or because there's no way they're not going to have something on the other side of 2 tubes.
Yeah, probably just the generic.
But there's no generic card in the picture. That's the problem.
Well,
in fact, two tubes isn't even in the picture. There's only 2 U-Wing cards in the picture.
I don't know.
I win. I win. That's the game. It's over now. I win. Okay. So back to the X-Wings, because we're going to get to the U-Wings later. Because, well, that was basically the fun point of the U-Wings. I think they nailed they nailed it on the head with this fix. Now, the forums were all like, "We predicted it. We predicted it." Like, yeah, they basically mashed up everyone's, and they're like, fuck it, just put it out there." I don't think it's overreaching, but I think it's just enough to get people to at least play X-Wings competitively, because it does suck not seeing X-Wings on the table. I will admit, when you go around to new stores or stuff like that, and you're like, oh, if you didn't have a clue what a fucking Jumpmaster was, or a K-Wing or a Ghost, I mean, the Ghost is probably, as competitive as it is, probably the best thing for X-Wing, because people see Rebels and they're like, oh, that's the Ghost.
Right.
And everyone's flying it.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why they don't care about nerfing the Ghost right now, because it's getting all those pre-teen people into X-Wing. The Ghost.
The preteens. God, do we need more preteens in this game?
Don't we, though?
We do. We really do.
Yeah, the one thing that kind of makes me sad about this is look at how massive of an upgrade like they boosted this thing. -2 points. You get 2 modifications, of which one is, pretty much taken. Heaven forbid you lose your torpedo that nobody uses. You've got repositions, extra maneuvers and changing that stuff around. So much they threw on top of this thing, and we're still not looking at it going, well, that's broken.
Yeah, I know.
If you added that many upgrades to any other ship, it would be like S tier instantly.
I like the fact that it's like the reverse Jumpmaster. Like, they literally took everything away from the Jumpmaster, and fucking Marcel's still out there top 4ing with it. And so they had to go in the reverse, like, okay, fuck it. Let's just give everything to the X-Wing and let's see what happens.
Right? Yeah. So I'm super excited for this. I'm also super excited that they officially said in the article that the X-Wings S-foils move.
I know.
So
I know.
Time to buy 8 of these.
It's super, you only need to buy 5, because you're going to only be able to run 5 in one list, right?
Hey, I might play Epic. And I might want my Epic to be super thematic.
I want my Epic X-Wings to be articulated.
But then you have to get B-Wings where the wings move in and out too, though.
Oh yeah, that'll be the next thing.
Yeah, why can't we have S-foils for B-Wings? I mean, this card, if you apply everything that's written on this card and just apply it to B-Wings, is there any negative to that? Why not?
I mean, to tell you the truth, you probably fix a lot of broken-ass rebel ships with this card.
If you gave the B-Wing a 3 Talon roll, that would be amazing.
Yeah, 2K.
Do they even have a 3 hard?
It's red.
It's red?
So it would just be red anyways.
It would be red anyway.
Yep. But then K and Farlander, our boy, would shine brightly.
But do B-Wings need to be cheaper, or do they need to have, I mean, I don't know, do B-Wings need a -2 points to them?
Yes.
I mean, it would probably just make that 10 NIM list even worse.
Yeah, it would probably make that a lot worse. Like, there are some things for B-Wings that
munitions.
But you know what? This is the thing I love about X-Wing is that you introduce the whole X-Wing thing, right? What kills X-Wings? B-Wings. Now, the X-Wings are now a lot more maneuverable than any B-Wing can even think about being. But I don't know. It'll be interesting to see, who becomes the hunted, who becomes the hunter, and what kills that.
So we have to pause for a second because the internet is unhappy. They are yelling at me because
they can't be unhappy. We have 30 viewers right now.
The B-Wing doesn't have a 3 hard. It's the 3 bank it has. I am sorry.
Oh my God, you can't even escape it on the fucking podcast.
God damn internet.
Chico, when I ask you a question from now on, just go, I don't know. That way you're dissolved from everything, and they can just yell at me, because I'm not paying attention.
If we don't try for content, they can't yell at us about the content.
No, we're not adopting that wholeheartedly, but we're pretty close. Oh, ladies schooling Chico again. Oh God. At least it was Sarah.
I love getting schooled by the ladies.
She's smarter than you anyway, so.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess I'm okay with that.
It's the nice thing to say, Chico.
But she ranks a hell of a lot higher than I do.
Yeah, she ranks a hell of a lot higher than most of us.
Mm-hmm. Well,
not
that's
at Worlds,
not
baby.
Too hard.
6-0 right here. Anyway, so I think we covered the titles. The application to the U-Wing.
Oh, well, so something that needs to be said, because there's so many people out there who keep asking about it. No, you cannot equip auto thrusters with the dual card, because the one side gives your action bar a boost. So you're like, oh my gosh, I can add auto thrusters now. No, the dual card doesn't get set until you actually put the ship out onto the game board. So you don't have a boost or barrel roll until that point.
Yeah, that was a question that was brought up a lot, and like you said, adaptability kind of throws that one out, right?
Right. Yeah. Everything was set with that one.
Yeah.
It had its own FAQ.
So,
and
because you start the game with your S foils locked or closed. God damn it! Now you got me using locked.
No. You start the game with no S foils. Evidently.
Yeah, you're start them with
a stick. You're not an X-wing. You're just a stick.
Right.
And
it isn't. Yeah, and that's weird. So
it is Schrodinger's S foils.
Schrodinger's S foil. I think we just made a new alt art card.
There you go.
Chico in a box or not in a box? We don't know.
We're going to move on to the new X-Wing pilots that people are dying to know about.
Yes.
Oh, there goes Kyle pushing us more into content.
He's the dad.
Thanks, Daddy.
Thanks, Dad. Oh, now we have our own Chambly. Yay!
So I think we already had.
Wait a minute. I gotta present this. Look how fucking comfortable this guy is right now. Look at this. He is like legs up and just in like he is in full-fledged like teenager after school special style right now.
Must be nice.
I moved my recliner over here instead of that chair. That chair is like 30 years old. It's starting to get to the point where the bolt's pushing through the cushion, and it's not very.
Okay, Coach, we're doing it. There we go.
Yeah, okay, all right. He's crazy.
Oh yeah, look at those legs.
Woo. Wait, are we doing knees?
Okay.
Doing knees? I can't get the knees. No, I don't have knees. All right, Kyle, go ahead.
White hair knees.
OCX, overly comfortable X-wing.
X-wing. Yes. All right. Oh, second leg's coming up. I'm gonna fucking fall and break my neck. All right. Hey, Kyle.
So I think we already
what's the new X-wing pilot?
Yeah, Kyle, tell me.
Oh, I'll get there. God,
I can't reach my
so
beard.
I think we already had Colby Sperato spoiled last time, but we'll go over him again. He's got an EPT, a torpedo, and an astromech. He's pilot skill 7 at the base cost at 26 points, and his card reads: after you perform barrel roll action, you may flip your equipped servo motor S-foil upgrade card.
Yeah, this one I think is really cool because if you okay, I better look before I talk out of my ass. Yes, has an EPT, so you can throw push the limit on there, and
For 2
then
points?
you could have your S foils open and do a barrel roll, flip it over, push for a boost, flip it over again, and be in attack mode.
Oh, that's super good.
Well.
And at pilot skill 7?
So pilot skill,
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's 7, but I mean,
well, if you think about it, you could put VI on him, get him up.
Not if you're
to a
doing
9.
PTO.
Here
Right?
we go.
I'm just saying instead, though.
This is better.
Breathe, Coach. So where were you going with that, Kyle?
Oh, I was just saying instead you could put Veteran Instincts on him, and it would be 0 points because you would have the -1 for your EPT. So at 24 points with that, you do 24 points, you have a pilot skill 9, and then you could have, I don't know, targeting astromech or whatever you want on there. And you have your, well, R7T1 would be pretty cool because after you perform a boost, you get a target lock. And then you could flip your, I don't know, there's all sorts of things you could do.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's not bad. Because you flip you do the boost, you get the target lock, and then you flip your fucking card, and you're like, 3 dice now, motherfuckers, or probably 4, because you're rank 1.
Mm-hmm. 4, you get 4.
Add pilot skill 9. That's not a bad idea.
No.
Now, can we go over for a second? Now, maybe this is them just planning for the future, like just trying not to have issues later. But sorry, my brain.
I gotta get the champagne bottle going on.
There it is.
Oh, there. So the Renegade refit says the squad point cost of each of your equipped EPT upgrades is reduced by 1. There's no way to get more than 1 on an X-wing yet.
Yeah, right. But that's super interesting that they've worded it that way.
Yeah.
You heard it here. OCX Nostradamus, baby. X-wings with 2 EPTs.
Or U-wings with 2 EPTs.
That's
correct. Snap.
Oh, wait a minute. Can you... okay, so if you put the EPT droid on a...
No,
no, you can't do that.
You don't gain the EPT if you already have an EPT.
Okay. It specifically says...
Right.
Yeah,
I haven't looked at that card in eternity, so I was just curious.
But That is interesting that they worded it that way, though, right?
Yeah, well, who knows? Maybe it's just them trying to be safe because they're always super safe with their wording.
Yeah, they're very
Yeah.
super linguists over there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's move on to the
they are cunning linguists.
Cunningly.
Cunning linguists.
Okay, so we have one more X-Wing pilot, I think, that got previewed?
Yeah.
Spoiled?
Levon Tenza. Pilot skill 5 for 25 points. Comes with an EPT, torpedo, and astromech. Card reads, after you perform a boost action, you may receive 1 stress token to receive 1 evade token.
I don't know how I feel about this one.
Okay, so you can receive a stress token just to receive a evade token, right?
Mm-hmm.
After you boost, you have to boost first.
Oh, you have to boost.
So it's kind of like the TIE Advanced Prototype title where you have to do a thing to get something completely irrelevant.
So this is basically Soontir Fel in reverse, or in another, right? I mean, push the limits stable to this card.
Not really.
No,
because you couldn't get. I mean, you could receive another stress token after performing a boost action, but then you'd have 2 just an evade token.
Yeah, it's not gaining an evade that gets or gaining a stress that gets you the evade. It's performing a boost that gets you an evade, but with the caveat that you have to take a stress to do it.
Oh, you get the stress because you took the evade.
Correct.
Oh.
So this is an interesting one again for R7T1, because if you put Juke on there with the ability to boost and target lock, get a stress and an evade token.
Oh no, I'm almost thinking with R2D2, he just runs the fuck away, boosts, and gets an evade. So he's just running and evading.
And you will never kill that X-Wing.
That's Corn Horn with
Won't
1
do it.
agility.
God, thank God this doesn't go on Corn Horn. With the EPT out there,
what?
I don't know what.
Oh, what EPT you put on it?
Yeah, I mean,
TIE
skill 5, so you're already dead in the middle. Now the nice thing is that
that's why you got to put something on there like Juke.
Paired with, you can put Juke because you have the evade token. But you're boosting, right? So you only get the 2 attack dice.
Everybody's screaming R7T1 because that forces you to do a boost.
Yep. Well, because the actual the boost action. So you boost with the droid, and then you receive the target lock, and then you can take a stress to get the evade token. You don't even need the S foils for the boost action. The astromech already allows you to boost if the certain condition is met that you're within their firing arc and you're in their firing arc, and then you can perform the boost.
I don't think Rebels can take fearlessness, can they? That's scum
sure
only.
They can.
You sure?
Is it
scum only? I thought each faction only had their own ness.
Yeah, no fearlessness.
Ruthlessness, fearlessness, and selflessness. So, that's what I thought. Outmaneuver?
Oh, I never caught that. Each one has its own in-ness.
Yeah, they all have their own ness.
In-ness.
Too bad fucking Empire sucks, and the other 2 are pretty good.
I don't know. Chicago went 5-1 at Worlds last year.
Ruthlessness is good, except not now, right?
Sure it is. People are going to run a whole bunch of multi-ship rebel lists.
That's true. If you're going to run your 3-4, okay, I'll give you that. Well, there you go. World's tip: run ruthlessness. Fuck it.
That's what got Chicago 5-1 last year. But people were running like 2 to 3 ships then. Same thing.
No, I will agree with everyone that this card is going to bring R7T1 into at least like the competition for droids. He's expensive, but at least it's a really good droid.
Not when you're already subtracting 3 points from everything else.
You got to put it. You had to put it on a T65 or a T70, and the T70s, T65s at that time had different droids that they needed. But now, at -2 points, with all this new fun stuff that they're adding, I could see it.
I'm just gonna say I'm not a fan of this pilot or R7T1 at all, and here's why. The Rebels, because and like specifically these ships, they're arced ships. So boosting gets you in and through the engagement faster, and these ships don't like that. Like they don't want to do that.
No, they want to slow roll.
But now they have the ability to Talon roll.
No, now they have the ability to barrel roll.
I mean, but before they had the chance to K-turn, and that any maneuver that's turning you around and leaving you stressed isn't spectacular. Like you usually want to be doing other things. Like this will be a fun ship, but anything that forces you to boost to get your benefit, I've never seen work out great.
Right.
I guess with just the ability of having a 2-point push the limit, R7T1 giving you the boost, target lock, and then being able to push the limit off of that with your S foils open to barrel roll. You're getting a boost, target lock, barrel roll, right? Am I mistaken on that?
I mean, sure, but like, what's the rest of your list good. Piled on all that?
Oh, yeah, no, you've got 2 ships maybe to fill that list out because you're piling, oh my god, a lot of points into that. But I'm just saying it's an option out there that X-wings were lacking a lot, right? The maneuverability, the arc dodging. Like, are X-wings going to be arc dodgers now?
Oh, that comes down to
they're just going to be better equipped jousters.
Yeah, I mean they're going to be as good arc dodgers as say BB-8 Poe. I mean, like he's got some abilities there. It's not tier 1, but it does the job when it needs to do the job, and in specific metas, it does really great.
Right.
So I mean, there's stuff in there.
So let's label them pseudo arc dodgers, really fucking good jousters. Like you can arc dodge it if you have the certain upgrades, and you're going to pay the up to 40 points for your X-wing. But let's all not forget, it is still an X-wing.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be less of arc dodging and more. I don't know what kind of like name you would give it to be like the opposite of arc dodging, more like repositioning your gun to do good things.
Yeah,
I think that the barrel roll and boost are going to be more used for that. Like getting it back into to the fight, chasing things down, getting those guns pointed where they need to be pointed.
Or do we label this as like maybe a new archetype, like a striker type? Where it's like I can hit you and run away, and then I can hit you again and then run away.
Right?
Is that what the X-wing is going to be now?
Well, the one nice thing about the striker is that you get that inherent boost, and then you also end up getting your action. With this guy having those as actions, you end up having to use that as your action, so you're not getting your focus, not getting your target lock. So that kind of sucks. I think these guys being paired with like flight assist astromech might give them some super hyper maneuverability.
Let's call it the real name.
The drunk assist astromech.
The drunk assist.
There you go. Yeah.
He's not swerving all over the road. He's outmaneuvering his opponents.
There you go.
I'll tell that to the cops next time I get pulled.
He's just in the back there. He's like, I'm going to go this way. Slap. No, you're not. It's like, we're going to do this.
Okay, so we can.
If you would like Drunk Assist Astromech, please sign up for the OCX Patreon page. You can do that, and I personally.
Do you have one of the cards here?
I do actually, right here. I have 270 of them.
Yeah, show it to the screen so everybody
Let's show
listening
it
on the
to the
podcast can
public.
be confused.
All right, so this is what you will get. You will get, if you're a $5 Patreon, I deemed it worthy that you will get 2 of these. Right there. The
They're so
drunkest
purty.
astromech. And if you are a $10 Patreon, you get 3. And if you're a $20 Patreon, you get a whole bunch of shit along with 4 of these bad boys. So,
right.
shameless plug.
Shameless
Oh!
plug for the Patreon.
Or if you're super fucking awesome, nice to me at Worlds, I don't know. I might give you one.
You better give me one.
Now
I'll
everybody,
give you
How does the
one.
back look? I haven't seen the back yet.
Okay, so the back is okay. So here's the back,
Sexy.
and he did a super good job with it. Except you can kind of see where he was probably angry with it, because you can see the two-tone gray, right? It looks like the image was in the middle of the card, and the gray on the top doesn't quite match.
What?
But
I can't tell right now.
What
with the
gray?
camera
I'm not
looking at.
super fucking bummed out about it. It looks fucking great. That's
What do you
hey,
mean two-tone gray? I only see one gray.
I only
Can
see
we
one
just-
gray.
Well, when you get the card in your hand next week, you'll be able to see it.
Okay,
So
so
can we just say that fucking new logo is awesome?
the Yub Nub bottle cap.
God damn, that Yub Nub bottle cap is sexy as shit.
I spent a lot of time in Photoshop trying to clean that up. We need a higher resolution image.
You didn't make that.
No,
Oh,
no,
no.
I had to take the small one
Yeah, I
that
know.
I got and have to clean it up. It was all pixelated and shit.
I know.
Okay, back to this article, huh?
Yeah, so let's move on. I know everybody's been pretty upset that we spent a lot of time talking about the X-Wings because we've been waiting for the U-Wing.
Oh, yeah, everyone's waiting for the U-Wing.
Thank God that everybody's favorite ship in X-Wing is now going to be somewhat competitive again. It saw a lot of playtime before, and then it got pushed back. It was a terrible time for everybody. We do have pilot skill 6, Saw Gerrera, 26 points. Reads, when a friendly ship at range 1 to 2 attacks, if it is or has at least 1 damage card, it may reroll 1 attack die.
Okay.
I think that's super good. Right? That's like a...
If it is stressed or damaged, like I really want this thing to work on the like on the joust. So, like the initial joust is the most important part of the game, I would argue, and this doesn't work on that almost at all. Like unless you have like really low pilot skill guys that'll get damaged before they fire. Nobody's going to be stressed before they get into combat unless it's like Ezra, Ezra or somebody's pushing the limit. Maybe
you could
okay. Would you rule this Maul? Right, Maul stresses you for that second TLT shot from the Ghost.
Maul's doing rerolls. Why would you pair a reroll ship with a reroll card?
Maybe you only want to take 2 stress. You hit, okay, and then on the second round of TLTs, you hit again. Now your Ghost is unstressed.
You could put a bunch of A-wings with push limit proton rockets and I don't know, something else, so you can cruise up and I don't know, focus, evade, and then stress yourself out and get a reroll for when proton rocket attacks. I don't know. That's about the only thing I can think of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna basically go. Saw is really only there because he has an EPT. He's a pilot skill 6. You can get him up to 8. Ooh, Cassian is that too, isn't he?
Oh, he does have an APT.
Yeah, he has an EPT, but I'd rather take Cassian than I would take Saw. Unless you're running like a shit ton of PTL, like you said, PTL A-wings, and they can all re-roll 1 dice. Right? It's not just one ship. It's all ships within range 1 2, right?
Yeah, I just don't see an obvious answer for this. Maybe somebody will find something fancy in list building, but there's not something obvious that I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get him to the table right now.
Yeah, I don't see any real. I mean, stress is already not a great thing in this game anyway. So, do you really want to stress your ship Now, granted, push limit is a good way to stress your ship, and if you can get a reroll if you're in range of Saw, that's another plus. But I don't know. That's the nice thing is if you have a stress on your ship and it has maybe multiple attacks, like a Corrin, he can reroll a dice and not spend his target lock, which might be helpful for like the next 2 turns after that. He can fire again. It's a situational. Of course, every fucking rebel ship is situational kind of a thing, but
right.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm sure somebody will find something, but I'm just saying it's not one ship; it's all ships within it's range 1 to 2 bubble, which is a pretty big bubble on a large base ship.
Right, and it includes itself.
And we can already see how big of an effect Just Pava has, and MG98 sort of can have. To be able to reroll 1 dice is pretty big.
Right. You're not wrong. I'm just not seeing it.
I gotta get more drunk. I think I'm making way too many good points here.
You also need to turn your video back on.
No.
No, he doesn't want to see that he's drinking whiskey.
Oh, I'm not drinking
you
whiskey.
Son of a bitch.
I am getting. Oh God, what I do? I don't want to present myself.
Yeah, nobody wants to see your little circle.
I was getting some fresh air.
Sure. Okay. We all believe you.
The shot of Seagram's.
He's gonna make a whiskey called Air. Fresh air.
Air by Coach. What a terrible fragrance that would be. But the next Ewing, I actually do think might find a place.
Oh yeah.
And what is that, Kyle?
Thick 2 tubes. For anybody who's wondering, this is the weird dude with like antennas sticking out his ears and 2 tubes coming out of his mouth, breathing apparatus thingy.
Oh, that's that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't. 2 tubes. What a fucking terrible nickname.
Well, all of the new movies, they've had guys with just weird ass names in it, like Sergeant Salt. Like my favorite one.
Salt? Wait, what?
Do you not know who Sergeant Salt is?
Apparently not. It's not Chris Allen, is it?
No, he's the guy when they land on Planet Crate that goes Salt.
Wait, his literal name is Sergeant Salt.
His canon name.
Oh my God!
Salt. Isn't that ridiculous?
That's fucking.
I just imagine he has like a few kids at home, and he just misses them really bad. And whatever the guy is standing next to him, and like he gets down to that planet, and he's like, "Oh no, oh please!" And his buddy's like, "Don't fucking say it, Mr. Salt." He's like tastes it. He's like, "Salt."
Salt. Get it? Oh, because my last name's Salt.
Trust me, I do the same thing. Anytime I see something the color brown. So.
Oh, really?
No, I don't.
No.
God.
You should start.
No.
So what does 2 tubes say, Kyle?
After you perform a focus action, you may remove one of your focus tokens to assign it to a friendly ship at range 1 to 2.
I feel like this guy would be really good at reconning. Like, if he was a specialist at it.
If there was 2 recon specialists on him and you got 3 focus tokens for 1 focus action, right?
So obviously we can all agree that you're going to put a recon specialist on this guy.
Or Ray.
Or Ray. But do you really want to give up the focus tokens you've been banking? Well, yeah, no, I suppose that doesn't make
Well, I mean, you perform a focus action.
Can you put recon specialist and Ray? You can. Fuck it.
No, you can't give him the focus token from Ray because it's not on your ship yet because that's at the beginning of combat.
Right.
See, snap.
Right, but the thing is you give yourself a focus action.
Oh, then you assign because you're okay with getting the focus later.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And then
Tommy,
if you have him next to Garvin, Garvin could just give it back. And
what about Kyle Katarn? What about Kyle Katarn?
You can just get an order somewhere. So you can just change him to evades all over the place. And
Tommy's saying Jin Urso.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe.
Well, it's a sign
you put Jin Urso and Recon Specialist, where you change one of your focus to an evade and you give your other focus away. I don't know.
Well, Jin Urso, what that does is it assigns a focus token to you for every ship that's in your firing arc. You're not taking a focus.
Right. Yeah, that's right. I gotcha. Okay.
Sorry.
I mean, it's cute, but I think he's more usable than Saw is. I don't know. Maybe. I'd rather have a focus token. Yeah, I'd probably rather have a focus token than one die reroll.
Or you could just put Wookiee Commandos on it and then always give away your focus token.
Oh, fuck! Yes! Wookiee Ewing, baby!
my biggest problem with all of these abilities is that they're attached to Ewings.
It's still a Ewing. I know. See, it's okay. So the Ewing is what is the problem with the Ewing? Let's establish that. It's got what 4 shields.
Yeah, it's basically a big base B-wing.
It's got one agility, and 3 attack dice. I'm wondering, you can't take the pivot wing title if you have the Renegade refit, right?
That's a title. The title is the pivot wing. And the Renegade Reef. What is a title?
It is a title.
Son of a bitch.
So you can't have both, guys. Sorry, I know. I was super excited about that myself.
Because everybody uses the stop.
I know. They tried to make the Ewing good. But they could have just had one more line of text on the Renegade refit if
just had a shred of fucking hope. It's gone.
God damn it! I spilled my beer. Fuck.
Wait a minute. Hold on. The Renegade refit is a torpedo slot.
Torp?
Yeah, you can use it.
Hope is saved.
Yeah,
Tommy Adams
refit.
You are
Renegade refit.
The man. Wait, and Michael Atchison? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we're gonna do a little timeout right here. Okay, Michael Atchison. I know you're in the chat and I can see you, and I am very happy that you are watching us right now. But your fucking little dot thing next to your name is a Iowa Hawkeye symbol, and we don't appreciate that here.
That's a lie.
Just kidding. Hawkeyes suck. That's all right. You're comfortable with it. That's your choice. Just kidding. Just want to give a new listener. It looks like he's new. I don't recognize Michael's name on the chat. So welcome, Michael. Even though you're a fucking Hawkeye fan.
Evidently, we've got a lot of new listeners because at one point we were up to 34. We've lost a few.
We were at 34?
Yeah. Oh, now we're down to 29.
Record? Yeah.
We just lost all the Hawkeyes fans.
Yeah. They're just like, F this
shit. Holy shit. New record, guys. Yay. 30.
I thought we had like 36 on the girls' night.
I don't think so. I think 34 is a new record or a tied record. I don't fucking care anymore.
That's a lot.
Like that. So we really don't need to go over the Saw Gerrera card for the crew because we already know what that does.
Everybody knows the Saw Gerrera card.
Okay,
does it fit with anything?
It fits with a whole lot of stuff.
It fits with anything that's going to change.
Not anything that's been revealed today or yesterday or whatever.
You know,
whatever.
I really want Saw Gerrera to become meta for Rebels. Because read what it says. After you suffer 1 damage,
okay,
you can eyeball results to a crit. triggering Jostero. Let me.
Oh, you fuck.
Go break this down for me. So when you're attacking, you can suffer 1 damage to change one of your eyeballs to a crit result, right?
All of your
All
eyeballs.
crits.
Right.
All
so
crits.
does Jostero get to fire on him before he resolves his attack? Because it says
No. When it's part of an attack, you get shoved to step 9.
Yep.
You know this.
Look at him trying to weasel his ass in.
Good effort.
good enough.
Oh shit.
Oh,
That's
man.
funny. Hey, but still, it's valid. I mean, that's pretty good. if they're gonna be like, I'm gonna Saw Gerrera, Justero's got a focus token, Deadeye, and a harpoon left. Like, okay, good for you. You're not shooting at Justero? Great.
I want to see more electronic baffles used too.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
Oh man. Okay.
Darth Vader is probably your best hope.
Yeah.
People hurting themselves.
Let's talk about the crew card that I absolutely
crew card. K2SO is finally here, right? Right? It's K2SO, right? It should be K2SO. Please tell me it's K2SO.
It's Magva Yarrow.
Can we all agree that this would have been a perfect K2SO card, though? Like, that ability should have been K2SO's.
After defending, you may acquire a target lock on the attack. Just like, this motherfucker attacked me.
It's like, come back against me. Wait for this comeback. Yeah. I don't know what they have against K2SO, but apparently he's just... Maybe he's going to be like a super secret alternate art card. I don't know. But... Man, it's a fucking Ewing expansion. It should have had K2SO in it. But...
I don't necessarily... I don't know if I'm a big fan. I mean...
Whatever. We don't care about your feelings.
Well, I mean, is there a Ewing that allows you to pass off the target locks or something? I mean, where... I don't know.
Nope. Not that I know of.
Well, I mean, this is just a crew. You could put it on anything.
I know.
Yeah. So there are a lot of things that this has potential for.
I'm sorry. I love this on Miranda. I know. I mean, Sabine's not going to get fucking
You're not going to
FAQ'd, so you can just let her float on whatever ship is not going to get shot at. You put this on Miranda, and she gets a target lock every time she gets shot at. You're like, oh shit! I don't already want to shoot at Miranda, but I have to because if I don't shoot at her, you're never going to kill her.
Miranda's
and now
already
you
shoot
at her.
Yeah.
Right. I think the big downside with this on other ships like that is opportunity cost.
Right.
Is that there are other things you want to put there? The extra
long range scanners
probably better spent somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long range scanners.
I don't know.
Is what Miranda likes because she can get her target lock on what she's going to shoot at and not have to worry about taking damage before she gets it.
But what is she gonna? Yeah. Okay. I'll get you on that one. Hey, Nicholas Tobin says Shara Bay. The Arcs. I heard Shara Bay and even Nora Wexley is probably a good fit for this.
Well, yeah. Okay. It's after defending, because I was thinking if it's like during defending, you could be like, oh, I got a target lock. Now I can spend it to do my fancy ability thing. But yeah, I can see it there a little bit. Again, I feel like there's usually other crew that take the place.
Ooh, I like Ryan Stanizewski's idea.
Like a really good combo somewhere on there.
Lorwick, put it on him. Because he already gets shot away, but now he gets target locks while you shoot at him.
Okay, yeah, that'd be cheaper than Wookiee Commandos, or better than Wookiee Commandos, I'd say.
Well, then you could have a
Hey, and you just mentioned that one Squints back. There you go. There's 1 point of the 3 that you're saving in that list to make it better.
Yeah. Yeah. Then you could add, oh man, take your fucking pick of the goddamn rebel crew who you want to put on there, because that's basically what this is doing. Think of it on the Ghost, right? You want fire control systems, but you want sensor jammer. Well, now you're kind of getting both.
You do this and Ezra.
This and Ezra. I mean, you got to give up Maul.
You do like
sucks.
This and Ray, maybe. Well, I mean, giving up Maul is nothing if you're getting target locks all the time.
Yeah, actually, that's true, because it's every time you defend, right?
And Ray. Oh my god.
But it's on the attacker. So I mean that's one caveat. You have to take the target.
Right,
lock
but
on
you have a TLT and 1/5 attack die attacks primary coming out front and back. So
what I'm saying is you can use it.
It's kind of situational.
Right. You can use it on the first TLT attack and then the second TLT. I mean, you can't stack target locks, but say it maybe cushions you for maybe you're going to run Kanan more often, so you're at that 5 pilot skill. So if you're going to get shot by someone below you, you're also getting a target lock for your TLT shot at the end phase.
Right.
Just saying, she's super good. And at what, 2 points?
Yeah.
That's god damn it. That's really good. Really good. So, yeah, that's fantastic for freeing up your sensor slot for something better. I mean, fire control is probably the best one out there, but sensor jammer is like right there. And sensor jammer is fucking up a lot of lists already. With the Ghost, if the Ghost can have sensor jammer and fire control and not have to stress itself with Maul, I think that's a pretty good fit.
So was this character in a movie?
I don't remember her anywhere. Like, she looks like she should be from
Rogue One.
Rogue One, but shit, I don't remember seeing her.
I'm looking her up right now.
Scrolling through the Googles.
You're doing it already?
Ledford's saying, oh, no.
I don't see anything obvious.
Ledford's got his shirt off, so we're not going to pay attention to him.
Ooh, we are going to pay attention to him because he has his shirt off.
Love them man titties. Love them.
Okay.
Okay.
So that kind of covers everything, right?
God damn, is that everything?
It does. It does cover everything. We are out. Now it's break time.
Can we bitch or at least be worried about their image with the U-Wing and the TIE Reaper? You guys see that?
Where it's super tiny.
Look at how big, look at how fucking huge that Reaper is compared to the U-Wing. It's like a decimator. It's crazy.
And the Reaper's on a small base ship.
I know. we get to have another Chico, but it fits in my $14.99.
Oh, swear to God, that's the first thing I'm going to do.
Swear to God. Swear to God.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
okay, before we go to... Hey, one more check. Did we cover everything? I think we covered everything. From the news-wise.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to cover the crappy shit that's on the forums. Because I personally don't know what kind of crappy shit's on the forums. But I do want to say, if you haven't seen the post, Chad hopefully posted to mostly everywhere the final standings on the campaign against cancer. Not for cancer, against cancer, Sarah. They raised over $32,000, guys. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, that was a lot. And then
everyone.
32,000 was what went to St. Jude's. There was a couple thousand that went to another cancer organization, and a couple thousand that the Australians raised for their thing.
Oh, no kidding. Okay, so there was multiple. Okay, so it was over 32,000 then.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
just donation wise.
US based, it was just over 34, and then Australia did their own thing because trying
They
to
have
get
to.
funds across like countries was not something we were prepared to figure out.
Yeah. I I saw that check and I was like, holy shit, dude! Like that's not nothing, right?
Yeah, that's a big deal.
$32 fucking thousand is a huge thing to cancer research. Like that's
And like
that's
over
a
the
drop in the
course
fucking
of
bucket.
over the course of all of what the CAC does, I would like to see like a grand total of over the 5 years that they've done it. It's got to be pushing like somewhere between 75 and 100K.
That's awesome. I mean, that's fucking good job, nerds. Good job.
Right.
Like that's a dilly
And
from all of us to you guys.
for anyone who's interested, he is doing templates now. People have been begging for him.
You know, I heard about this
that.
from the Omaha boys. That they have templates, a bat, and tokens.
So let me
Something like that you can buy, and it's going to be like a year-long.
Okay, so what you can do is you can get a set of templates, and the templates come. It's a full set of standard templates, 2 extra 1 straights that have the notches pulled out for marking off things.
For marking, yeah.
And then a 1, 2, and 3 length range ruler. You can do that, and that's $35. Because I'm bad at everything. Just a second, I'll get something on here that you can present.
I know that you can also get a set of full templates.
Well, just a second. Here, I'm going to share my screen, and then you're going to present me.
I'm presenting you right now.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Oh, look at this! This is interactive. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the internet.
So we're
Google.
going to
Google's an internet. Google is what
Had
we
me
use.
confused there for a second.
And it comes up to Twin Sons Charities. You go to the store area.
So if you're following on the radio, go to twinsonscharities.org.
And then you go to the store, and then there's templates on here for 35, or templates and tokens for 65.
Oh shit!
What the templates get you? So there's the templates. Nice.
So you've got the 1 through 5, the 3 bank, the 3 hards, 2 1 straight marker tokens that are all. I mean, they're separate from the 1 through 5. Then you have the 1, 2, and 3 range rulers. They look like a white and purple engraving.
Yeah.
White templates, purple engraving. They look nice, man.
Yep. And then
they definitely say campaign against cancer.
Yes, they do.
For.
And then the full template set comes with shields, evades, focus, stress, energy, whatever those things are. +1 and -1 dice counters, so that you can apply that to something, so you can pay attention. The 9 through 16 target locks, because the original set had 1 through 8. If you were around for those, tractor beams, cloak, ion, reinforce, no shooty, critical tokens. I mean, everything's
the whole shabam.
Yeah, you can just get freaking everything.
The bigger question is, does a majority of this money go to the cancer research again? Or is it just to help him out for the next round? I mean, either way, if you can.
Well, I believe all of this money goes towards the overarching Twin Sons Charities.
Okay.
And then we so because the campaign against cancer, all of the money for that 100% gets sent off to the charity for whichever one we select. So like St. Jude's. So this stuff goes towards things like shipping, all of the prizes out. We purchase a couple collections from people to paint the ships. So that all, like, we had probably like $600-700 worth of shipping costs alone, just sending out prizes everywhere. So this goes towards offsetting that. So it's all part of the cause. All of the money gets used for going towards those events and helping them get run.
And it probably, I mean, because this year he spread out to what, 25 locations? Yeah. 25. So, stop presenting you. There we go. God damn it! What the fuck is going on? Stop. Anyway,
stop sharing. There we go. It's me again. Hi.
Oh, there we go. Okay, that was the problem. Anyway, no, and it who knows? This money could help him open up to new locations, and I'm assuming that's what some of the money's going to go to. I can't tell you where it's going to go to because I'm not in charge of it, which is a good thing. We all see what I'm in charge of. Never mind. Moving on. I think it is now time for our regular commercial break. Take it away. Take it away.
He's Asian.
Figaro.
Asian
no.
coach.
Screw this. Hold on. Chat. This is where you guys get to direct the show. What commercial do you guys want to hear? You got OCX dubstep, you got Vagaro, you got Curled Paw, and you have. Do we have one more?
I don't
You always
remember.
throw my song in there.
Oh, we have Disney song. 2 Disney songs. You have Chico song, and you have. You know what we haven't heard? We haven't heard the Coach song.
No, we haven't. We haven't put that on an episode yet.
It was
No,
part
it
of
was
the
on
intro.
the first episode, but we haven't redone the song. That's the problem. Like I need to get in there. It's looking like dubstep is in the lead. Oop. Chico's song is coming. Nope. OC. No, it looks. I rescind my previous choice. Sarah.
What? She
Okay.
rescinded her choice?
She rescinded her previous choice of your song, and we have yet to see what she wants.
Sarah,
to
you're not on top of my favorites list anymore.
hear. It seems like the Coach one is gaining traction, except not anymore. Well.
And Ash spelled Chico wrong. Is it Chico?
Chico.
Okay.
Oh, I have a new intro for you.
Damn it.
Chicklets.
Yes, we are still giving Andrew free advertising. I have yet to see my discount. So, Andrew, if you're
No
listening, I want my fucking discount.
This is a one-way relationship. That's what it is.
That's what I'm thinking. He gets me my shit on time, and we just plug him every once in a while.
That's right.
All right. Let's go with.
Leon is asking me for help. I don't know.
Tell him
Don't
you're
fucking answer that.
And you're not gonna-
live on the air. He is asking me. He went Chico! 4 exclamation points. I need your help! 4 exclamation points.
Tell him I'm
all-
recording.
And you shouldn't be live streaming our shit today because that's tomorrow for us.
Maybe he needs our help.
I'll help
Like,
you. I'll help you.
get people to leave him alone.
Chico, send me some of your viewers. We only have 4 or 5. We don't deserve a discount, Montana. The fuck? All right, we're going with the Coach one. So Montana, cue up the Coach song. And now we are in radio commercial. I promise you guys, one of these days, I will be able to put the commercial songs into the actual podcast. Like I had it, and I wrote it down. But the problem is, I was super fucking drunk when I wrote it down. I can't read my own handwriting. So
That's awesome.
I've been going I've been going through like, okay, what if this works? Nope. What if this works? Nope. What if this works? So it's a process.
Oh, so if anyone's wondering, Boston beat Toronto.
Yay!
Okay, so
Toronto
Yeah,
was
we went to a
going
close
into the
break.
third, and then Boston trounced them. And score 7-4.
No, Sarah, you cannot trade me some crate templates for OCX templates. The only trade for crate templates and OCX templates are going to be furries, which were originally mine, and I want them back so I can give them to the next person that's going to 100 owe me because it's going to happen. So, and you earn those, damn it. But no, I have not sold out of the OCX templates. For anyone who's watching tonight, I could.
Did you hear that they officially called off the crate bounty of tabling podcasters? He is out of templates and does not have any more coming in.
What?
Yep. I never gave any up, motherfucker.
Dude. I think this is the end of the crates.
Though they actually did content on the episode that came out today. And sort of. It was a whole bunch of bitching while they played Vassal. So
you know what? I think we can pick that one up. I mean, we're not gonna do straight up fucking templates, but we could maybe do some dilly target locks. We could do that.
I'm not going to do that, Coach. I've already have limited time the way it is.
Are you fucking kidding me? Do you see how many fucking envelopes I just stuffed the other day? 30 of them. 30.
Yeah, I know. But like every time someone takes a picture and posts it on OCX, they're gonna have to send them dilly target locks.
That's a lot easier than sending out templates to people.
No, yeah, templates is a chore. A fucking pair of like dilly target locks, that ain't nothing. That's easy. Why not do it OCX style? A 100-0 against you guys equals a beer. I'm pretty sure we're already going to do that anyway.
So for first set of target locks goes to whoever figured out SMF. Nobody yet?
Oh, yes. Has anyone figured out what the new groupie's name? They're called the SMFs from now on. Has anyone figured it out? It doesn't look like it. So we're going to give you a clue.
I have a feeling this isn't going to stick.
No,
because,
it's not going to stick, but it's fun. It gives them a reason to go on Google and do something with their lives.
It's kind of twisted.
Oh, okay. I like that. The hint is it's kind of twisted.
Mm-hmm. And time for a beer.
And time to meet Bird go potty. Good luck, everyone. Wait a minute. Did Chico say a set of templates, or did he say like something to the first person who gets it?
I don't remember what he said. I was looking at this new cool thing that Ryan Ledford sent you about custom bottle caps.
Wait a minute. I think we have a winner. I think Sir Georgie wins it. He's not even that. Oh, good job, Georgie. Dilly target locks, coach. Oh, fuck. Now I got to get those made? Okay. Those would be pretty fucking sweet, though. Because I think I'm going to get Andrew to do them with... so they'll be like the blue, but I'm going to have them groove a line in between the middle of every word, and then I'll paint those some sort of color so that you can do like, okay, here's my green dilly-dillies, here's my red dilly-dillies, or here's my blue dilly-dillies or whatever. Put the name of the podcaster they 100-0'd on the target lock. Do you know what fucking Andrew would cut? Actually, that's not a bad idea. Do you know how long it would take for me to get those, though? That would be a long time. Unless I order a whole bunch of them. God damn it. I got to pee. Stop it. Sir Georgie, you win a prize. I got I'm writing it right now in my notes, which sucks because I just sent your fucking cards out today. So, Sir George wins. Sir George got it. He's like SMF like Twisted Sister fans, and I'm like, oh well. What does SMF stand for though?
Sick motherfuckers.
Sick motherfuckers.
Well, he put that on there, but he didn't write it.
We're totally not using that.
Oh, sick MF. Oh, he's cute and everything.
He's wholesome.
He's censoring
Too
himself.
wholesome.
That's nice. All right. Potty time.
Back in the good old days when he used to take his headset in the bath while he went to the bathroom.
Duh.
You could tell how serious he was about actually having to go to the bathroom. Yeah, what talk about there, Chico?
Huh?
What are we gonna come back? What are we gonna come back with?
Oh shit! What are we coming back to?
Yeah, because
I think you wanted to discuss some World's Prep stuff. I figured we were gonna talk about the ruling stuff, but he said we'll just leave that up to people to go listen to Hornet.
Yep, I agree. 'Cause I've already heard it their own mouth on 2 different podcasts.
Yep. I suppose I could give it to the listeners while we're just waiting. So for all the people watching on YouTube, Kyle, if you don't want to hear it a third time,
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Entertain our listeners there, Chico.
I'll just rattle through them super quick. Palpatine and lightweight frame. If you call it on lightweight frame, you can only use it on the die from lightweight frame. Sorry, Duncan. Tyranny attacking the defender and uses the ability Jastero cannot fire on the defender. Sorry, Kyle. When using Flight Assist Astromech, you have to declare the boost or barrel roll before measuring. This is a very weird one. Goes different than other times they've done it, but it kind of prevents the abusive measuring that they've done in the past. Can you use juke on an evade? No. That one was kind of obvious, but there was an email going around. Cruise missiles, the cap of 4 additional dice max is a hard cap. So you can't even go above with like Janor's, Miranda, or Indru, or other things like that. Scum Nim running over a cluster mine. The mine explodes. Nim just ignores the explosion. So he ignores the bomb doesn't ignore him. A ship lands on proximity mine, and Nim prevents it from exploding. At the beginning of the next planning phase, Nim has to reuse his ability.
What the fuck happened to just telling him to go listen to Hornet?
Well, we're in commercial, and I was bored, so I figured I'd tell the people watching.
Well, how about we discuss...
I've got like 3 more. Leave me alone.
All right.
Tractor beam. The template can overlap an obstacle. Thank God they finally said that. Hopefully they'll realize enough people are bitching about it that they should just do their wording right. A bomb triggering could cause nested effects. The bomb owner chooses who gets hit first by the bomb, and then it cascades from there, and you do all of the subsequent effects, comes back to the bomb hitting somebody, all the subsequent effects from that one, next. And then, can Lowrick give an evade to a ship that's locked by Omega Leader? No. So there you go. That's all the questions I've had. There were a lot of other, like, random, like, really down the rabbit hole questions that people asked over on the FFG forums, and then it descends into bullshit and just made me angry. So if you want to go over there and read that one, there's also Reddit where people were like, "Oh, what's your source?" I was like, "Me." Me, I am the source.
I am the source.
I am the source. But man, if you talked to me today, I was just super salty because there were so many people just saying dumb bullshit and like so many people that were like angry, like why are they just disseminating this through a couple podcasts and you posting it at a couple places, 8 days before? Why are they not emailing everybody? It's like what's this is like why are you
Emailing
bitching
everybody.
at me? It's like I struggled to get these answers. I was talking to a few guys that like I was tempted to like risk my judging at Worlds over getting these answers. I was like I am going to get these answers or not work at Worlds. It's like there was part of me wanted to do that, and then that night I finally got the email with those answers. So they also said the one of TLT and Hotshot Copilot. They were like, it doesn't work because Hotshot Copilot is primary only.
Primary only, guys.
Well, you're not wrong, but the question was, and I completely forgot this as I was reading through it, is that when TLT is firing at Hotshot Copilot, then there's still the confusion. So I am like 80% sure they're gonna say that a focus is spent on each individual attack because it's the exact same wording as like Predator, and you can use Predator on each TLT attack. So keeps them separate. But TLT is the exception to every fucking rule. So there.
Kyle, pay attention to the chat. Our chat, not their chat.
He took off his headset because he didn't want to
God
listen to me doing this again.
You fucking pay attention to the chat. Look at our chat, not their chat. Our chat.
He didn't want to hear me say that.
Get out of your goddamn comfy zone and use your mouse.
I'm watching the chat. Robert told you to shut up.
Not our
no,
chat.
The chat and Hangouts right there,
where we talk shit about everybody in the chat.
Right there.
Oh,
just kidding. We don't do that.
Or do we?
All the time.
Oh yeah, where do you want me to put that?
Post it in here, and I'll post it on there.
Oh,
can you do that? Is that
I can
technologically in your wheelhouse?
Do you want me to just send it to the Patreons?
Send it to OCX Radio message.
Right. Tom, not enough people use seismic torpedoes. I don't care if Dash ignores it.
And then I'll copy.
But yes, Dash ignores it. That's the way I was doing it. Mainly because the day I decided that, I was flying Dash and Tom was running seismic torpedoes, so I made that decision. There you go, Tom. Get wrecked.
Can we also say if you just picked up listening to Hornet Radio Squadron or Hornet Squadron Radio,
yeah,
in the last 2 weeks, you'd be like, "What the fuck is going on?" Between my episode and your episode. They'd be like, wait a minute. I don't understand what's going on.
One of these isn't quite like the other.
Mine was wholesome.
It was too bad we didn't get Kyle's. Like, if we just got them all 3 in a row. Welcome to the Hornet Squadron Radio podcast, the OCX edition, monthly edition. Oh, it would have been great.
The image has been sent.
All right.
The one that he's still currently working on with a whole bunch of other stuff.
Still currently working on. He needs to get that. Oh, where's the color one?
That one was the one that was all messed up. That's not completed yet. So that's the one I don't want to see.
I want that one. Oh, fine.
I need to be alone.
Yeah.
So to answer the whole thing about seismic torpedoes, like Sarah probably has the right answer. Where Dash ignores obstacles, but a torpedo hitting an obstacle and causing some big explosion, Dash can't just ignore some explosion that's suddenly happening. So thematically, like seismic torpedo will hit Dash. Does it work that way as written? You could argue it a dozen ways. feel free to appeal to whatever marshal is there if you actually have that come up.
All right, let's see if I can get this on here. Oh, that could be interesting. All right, I'm gonna have to do some stuff.
Oh, there's the color one.
Oh, so now he sends the color one. Okay,
That doesn't look completely awful. What was all messed up about it? Just the weird background?
Well, yeah, because he's working out the shading. He's having troubles with the shading right now.
Oh, dude, that looks tight. Oh, that looks good. Okay. Damn it, now I gotta forward this. No, cancel.
Can we just put that on the screen?
Download it. Okay, yeah, fuck it. Let's just put it on the screen. Okay,
Here.
let's present myself. No, don't do that.
Why can't?
Then I need to. Shit.
I need to go back to sharing my screen.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do it, Chico, because oh no, we lost him. He's gone.
He is dead to us.
Oh no.
It's up to you, Coach.
Chico, come back.
Chico, come back.
Chico, come back. Because we don't know how to do this show without you.
I'm back.
Chico, come back.
I accidentally
almost as good as Megan Fox walking away in Transformers.
You know what I like is I like Montana's like, let Chico do it. Thanks, Mom. You know what? Fuck it. You're not Montana anymore. You're Mom.
Oh, Montana.
Montana.
I was trying to go to Facebook with like on the Google Hangouts tab. But clearly that doesn't work.
As long as your Zencaster didn't get fucked up.
So sharing my screen, go look at that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I gotta present you. Hold on. Okay, everyone, this is a rough concept. This is Tyrannical, everyone. This will be the OCX Radio full art card Patreon reward. We're super happy with it. I don't know what's exactly going on in the background, but it's still a work in progress. This, what Chico is doing right now, is the original. Click on it, Chico.
Yeah.
So there you go. Okay, so there's the original
sketch
drawing. And I don't know what he's trying to do with the full art card, but it's not done yet. It's on its way to being completed. Yeah, we don't know what that is in the background. I'm actually not a fan, so
it's interesting.
I mean,
it looks like a very like
it's like
watercolor
a Vincent Van
painted,
Gogh
like,
drawing of a
with a lightsaber in the middle.
Yeah, something
like that.
Huh.
I don't know. That might be gone. So maybe we should tell
Sarah
him
likes it. So
Sarah likes it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, if Sarah likes it, then it's a go. So
she didn't know that Tarani was
that a casting couch? Oh, fuck you, Patrick.
Oh God, there we go.
Don't
present me.
No.
Okay, going back to me. Hi.
Okay. So anyway, that is our Tyrannical alt art that we have coming up.
So John Bruns brings up an interesting point, though.
Should we bring it up in the show or in still commercial break?
Still commercial break. So if everybody else gets to give out their OCX dilly target locks, do I get to give out champagne bottles instead?
You can give out full-fledged champagne bottles.
Sure, it's a
champagne bottle target locks instead of
that ain't coming out of that shipping cost ain't coming out of the Patreon money. I can tell you that.
Look at him work that sock. Look at him work that beer sock.
Whoop, and it disappears. Oh no, just the tip. All right. Oh, okay. I think we're gonna come out. What do you think? A little bit of World's Prep? Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle Con this Saturday.
Kyle Con, yeah, we should talk about that.
Yep. Come over to my garage, play some X-Wing.
Anybody remember what the commercial was? Was it my song? It was my song.
Yeah, we'll do your song. Montana sang.
Montana. Montana. Oh, I love that so much. I'm gonna change his nickname into Montana.
So somebody go into the groupies chat and the Patreon
And change
chat
his
and
name
change
to
his
Mom.
nickname.
His nickname to Montana. That's good stuff. All right. Well, thanks, me, for that awesome rendition of
Coach, we love you. We love you, Coach.
I know.
Oh my God, it's the coach.
It's sometimes I can't take it. It's just too much. It is just too much sometimes. But that's what I'm here for. That I just take it, I put it on my shoulders, and I carry it. All right.
Just wait until you get one of his drunk kisses at Worlds, and you'll understand.
Slappery, wet. Because I love everybody.
Now I'm afraid.
No, don't be afraid, because I'm going to get you from behind.
Oh God, I'm even more afraid.
Sneak attack, baby. Oh, shit. That's
Judge.
funny. Okay. Judge. Brent, save me. That's going to be great. So, guys, okay, so we went over the news. Wow, that was a big burp. And
I thought we lost you there for a minute.
no, I didn't. No, you're good. It's not that easy.
You're starting to get the eyes.
No, I'm getting there. I stood up, went to the bathroom, the alcohol went down the body, and then now it's in the bloodstream. Usually it just sits at the waist, and I'm good there. But shut up, liver.
I'm not sure
You're
how
fine.
that's how biology works.
That's how it works. Oh, anyway. So we're going to do a little, like, our version of World's Prep, which is not going to be like everyone's World's Prep. First of all, one of us is not even playing. Boo.
Who's that?
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
not-
going to be pushing
Chico?
ships around, which technically declares me as playing, but I don't know if I'm going to be playing.
Oh, believe me, somebody will drag my ass over and ask me to push a ship around because they're not confident in doing the train tracks themselves. Yeah, you are. Just do it. You're going to do it exactly the same way I'm going to.
So I think we're going to start out with Chico, and like, I just want to know what you're looking forward to and what you're not looking forward to, or what you're not looking forward to and what you are looking forward to. It can be multiple things.
I thought we were going over World's Prep.
No, yeah, no.
Because
we're all running shit lists anyway.
Well, because clearly the way that I prep is I yell at FFG over and over and over and over and over and over again, and then finally when I get some answers from them, I get yelled at by the community over and over and over and over and over again. Why? Why do I do this? But seriously,
the copious amounts of beer that you will get at Worlds.
Yeah, and you know that leads right into, you know, what I'm excited for at Worlds. Very little of it has to do with X-Wing.
If you don't say meeting your fellow co-hosts for the first time in person, then I'm going to be super goddamn sad.
Right, finally.
Yeah.
So that's going to be.
It's going to be so weird. It's going to be
giant
like,
hugs.
oh my God. This is what you look like. I'm going to grab your face. I'm like, oh my God, it's so much bigger than real life.
to fit all them smarts in there.
You're going to fit all them smarties in that big head of yours. And then you're going to look at my head and you're like, yep, I get it.
Yep. But yeah, I'm excited for just all of the activities, just hanging out with people. I mean, for me, I mean, I've been to, you know, big X-Wing tournaments recently, so I don't think there's anything about the game that I'm like super excited for. I mean, I'm a freaking judge. There's nothing that really excites me. We haven't had new FAQs, we haven't had new ships, so it's the same that I'm judging from other events recently. So that's not anything too crazy. I'm excited to see if some of the people from across the pond are going to bring something interesting. Get to watch some of those games. Those guys are always great to meet and talk to. One of the things that I always think is like super cool about Worlds is people bring alt art cards from all over the place, and we're all just swapping them. So I will actually need like a stack of Drunk Assist Astromechs because people don't like giving shit to judges. So I gotta have something to trade them. This is like, what? You're not a player. Go away.
Should we go over that whole alt art thing that just got released?
What?
Does that apply to us?
What?
Oh, you guys don't know. Oh shit, that's right. So apparently, Aspeny's been cracking down hardcore on alt arts.
Okay, I know they've been cracking down on, like at FFG official tournaments, you're not allowed to use third party alt arts.
No, this is going to actually like
like cease and desist level.
Yeah, well, it's going to like selling and handing out.
Huh.
Which Farmer and I and a bunch of other my host Illuminati have been talking about. It's basically like a smokescreen, and it's more on the Destiny side.
Oh yeah, I could see that as being a big deal.
And
because it's actual like in-game playable things.
Yeah.
Whereas this is just a representation of something you have.
Yes.
For our game.
But it could transfer over to X-Wing, and it's like, well, we're going to hand out our shit, and if you stop us, you stop us. And I guess we'll be sad. And I'm like, well, OCX is going to keep doing it until they fucking call the cops, and I'll burn the fucking place down. Which is not true. It's a lie. But I will do something extreme. Like streak through the entire center.
Yeah, I mean that's
covered in Drunk Assist Astromech cards.
Like Destiny seems like it's caught a lot of flack recently.
Yeah, they're cracking down.
They have some online thing that's essentially Vassal for Destiny, and they got a cease and desist order. So there are a lot of people going, "Oh shit, is Vassal next?"
Now, well, I'm not super. I'm not super confident on this, but I think they were actually like selling product as well. Like Vassal doesn't sell you the cards, but I think this Destiny thing was selling you the opportunity to have this card in your game, kind of thing, and that's a big no-no. So don't do that. But
wait, don't do what? I actually wasn't listening to you.
Well, they were selling like in-game cards and dice.
Oh. Right, like third-party ones?
Right. Like
don't do
electronically, I think.
Oh. Oh hell.
And that's bad. You can't do that.
Yeah.
So, artificery? Well, they should have just fucking changed their name right away. So fuck that. But anyway, yeah, it's got a lot of the X-Wing guys kind of spooked, but Farmer basically just like led the way and like fuck those guys. They ain't gonna fuck with us because we're their number one thing, and if they want to piss us off, then they really will feel the wrath. So Farmer said it. He's the head honcho, so I'm gonna go with. I'm pretty sure the Drunk Assist Astromech is fine. And any alternate art cards that are transferred are fine. I mean, guys, just remember to have the real card on the back side for when Chico comes up and you're like, hey, dude, seriously, flip it over and let me see the real card. And if you can't, he's gonna DQ your ass. So
with last year's Worlds, it was flip it over and leave it flipped over. Like you weren't supposed to be using the alt art at all. Now, I know a lot of people said that they went, oh, okay, Brent, and they flipped it over, and then as soon as Brent walked away, they flipped it back over. So like just know, like me personally, I will specifically tell you if there is a punishment coming down the road for this shit. So like if I come up to somebody and say, hey, you need to flip that over, alt arts aren't allowed, and if you keep doing it, this is what's going to happen. I will make sure to tell people that if there is, something on the horizon that you need to worry about. If I don't, then it's me doing my job. Just yelling at you.
Let's just call it out. World's Prep 101 OCX style. If you're going to run an alt art, have the original card in the sleeve on the other side.
And that's true with like any event, but this one especially, because like when I come up as a judge and somebody hands me an alt art and I'm like, I don't trust the words you put on here, because like how much people argue about one word on anything.
It could come back on the judges too. Like you're like, oh well, it said the exact wording and it had all the right, and then you're like, well, that's not Disney fucking LFL approved shit,
right?
And then that reflects bad on the judges. So don't
when
piss
I was
off
at
the judges.
When I was at Gen Con, 4th time, and I know you see a lot of faces and you don't remember them all when you're just looking at cards.
Brent, check your list 4 times.
Yep. Yeah, I had the same 3 contracted scouts. They were alt art cards, all 3 the same. And I was using those. And he goes, I just want to make sure that you have a physical copy of the real card underneath every one of your alt art cards. Like, yeah, no problem, man. And I showed him, there's that one, there's that one, there's that one. He's like, you're good to go. I'm like, thank you. And I knew what he was doing. He was checking it and whatever. I never had a problem with it. But the 4th time I looked at him, I'm like, Brent, really? This is the 4th time you've checked me today. And he's like, I know, man. I just see so many people, and I just saw alt art cards, and I just had to come over and ask. I said, I get it. I had this. He's doing his job.
Right. And like, I'll say that, like, when I'm walking around between rounds, I kind of eyeball everybody's damage deck. I eyeball people's dice just to make sure people are running the right things, looking at asteroids and stuff. So we're just making sure everybody's running the right things. And I'm not really looking at the players when I do that. So making a comment like that to somebody, I could see, I was like, oh crap, I have said that to you a dozen times already. So,
Tommy, I cannot fully go through and clarify what happened to Artificery because I don't have a fucking clue. This is all third hand shit.
Yeah, if you go on to the FFG forums, there's a thread of cease and desist order conversation. You can go on there, and I'm sure somebody has the whole thing now.
Okay. Well, Tommy's explaining to me that they are not shady and they're not crazy like I previously just said they were. So I'm going to take that back, that statement. I just heard third hand that that is the reason why Disney is kind of taking a look at the whole world's thing, and that was what sparked it off. I don't fully know why, but like you said, just Chico said, check out the Destiny forums. They probably have a thread that's very hot right now on that whole subject. But if you have more information, I will gladly cipher it through. EA does Star Wars Online games. Yes, we know that. And EA is awesome. Not. Anyway.
Okay, so back to me being excited and not excited for things.
Back to you being excited about Worlds.
Yeah, so
still on Chico's Worlds prep. Like I'm
right.
Oh my god.
We got off on a tangent.
Yes, we did.
What?
But yeah, I mean, there's going to be things like every night that I'm excited for. I mean, we're going out and doing karaoke Wednesday, Thursday,
Karaoke.
Right.
Let's get this right.
Sure. Thursday, I don't think we have anything specifically planned. Friday is the World's Party. Saturday night, who the hell knows? If anybody's still there Sunday night, I'm sure we'll do something then. So I mean, every night we're going to be doing something nuts. So I'm I'm more excited for that stuff and just hanging out with people, seeing people that I've only ever like really met online. Like Nick Bond is going to be there.
Oh, Nick's coming?
Right. So I'm
shit,
excited
I owe
for
him
that.
stuff. Okay, all
There
right.
you go.
I didn't know that. He's
So-
not on. He got his new fucking job, and he can't be on. That's Nick. Get a new goddamn job. We miss
Right.
you, buddy.
Right.
That's true.
So he's going to be there. You know, like a lot of people that I've only really met online and get to meet those people. Things I'm really not excited about when I got my contract and realized I'm signed up for 56 hours of judging X-Wing. Holy shit.
I am going to be sneaking you so much alcohol.
It's like what the hell
I'm
did
gonna
I
be-
sign myself up
I'm going to
for?
be Jason Bourning, like fucking little bottles of Crown Royal in your pockets.
Nips.
Like, it is
The little
gonna be
nips,
awesome.
the dollar nips. Hell yeah.
Oh
Here
my
you go,
gosh.
buddy.
And like there's for day 1A, there's
Yeah! Woo!
there's only 2 judges, me and Brent.
Perfect.
But then for the other days we also get Pablo Gamboa. I don't recognize his name. Maybe when I see him I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I have worked with that guy." So we will have 3
Shout
people
out to
then.
Pablo.
Yeah, but one of us is evidently stationed at the streaming table, like the
Yeah, I
entire
heard that.
time. So
heard
the
that.
rest of the entire thing will only get 2 people, and then if somebody goes on break, like this is the thing I'm not excited about, like the logistical BS of trying to figure out that many people with 3 judges. So we'll see. We'll make it work. We always do. Me and Brent can hold down the fort. We'll find a way.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Gordon is in the chat and he's just ruining it all.
See.
Yes. OCX 3.0. Bigger, harder, and ribbed for her pleasure.
Sure.
I didn't realize the OCX 2.0 guys recruited fucking Gordon. Oh god.
That's
So bad. Kyle, what are
Yes.
you not looking forward to at Worlds, and what are you looking forward to at Worlds?
I just want to see everybody and party.
I too like to party.
I know for a fact you don't party.
What?
Son of a bitch.
Oh
An
my
old
God.
hot. It's from Hot Rod.
Okay, what are you not looking forward to at Worlds?
I don't want to talk about it, but
Yeah, I know you don't want to talk about you getting paired up to like every asshole in the world because
The
it's like
Colda and Jostero ruling. That's what he's
It's-
not excited for.
it's his stigma.
Yeah.
I'm swear to God, every big tournament, he always gets like the 2 assholes in the entire room.
God. And they always have to be like either the second person I play or the 4th person I play. Oh, yeah.
Well, we'll have betting circles. Over and under.
How many complete jack wagons I'll have to play up against?
Jack wagons.
God. Here, let me remind you of all your triggers and things you can't do
Just
while I
don't
try to
do
remember
it.
all my triggers. But I
I'm the
have
nice
to
OCX
because I'm not going
guy.
to let
You
him.
can be the
I'm not
douche
going to let him
OCX guy.
turn and take a target lock with a stress token.
Chicago's going to be the one that nobody remembers.
Oh man,
That's true.
I tell
That's
you
true.
what.
I don't want your
my-
internet
my-
to freak out any more than it already is.
Yeah, I know. Like my wife's probably watching YouTube and Netflix at the same time.
She's watching you and fucking Netflix.
Oh, good lord! If she's upstairs watching this,
At least you have a 13-second delay. So if anything goes wrong, you can run upstairs. No! Just
I'm not worried
trash
about
the
it.
TV. Oh. Okay. So what am I not looking forward to at Worlds? I am not looking forward to all of the love and adoration that I'm going to get. I mean, it is going to be it's going to be too much, guys. I mean, I feel like I'm going to get hounded at every single time. It's just
We're
going to
just
be
gonna have-
unbearable. I mean, it's
Just gonna have to give you lip gloss.
Are you seriously complaining about this, or do you need to put your HTML sarcasm bracket?
Get your lip smackers ready. You're gonna be hand out.
I'm really angry about all the love.
Okay.
God.
No. What I'm not looking forward to is the fact that I play on Wednesday and I have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to nothing but up to my
You're the
idle hands. I just found out that Ricky is playing day 1A as well, and that's bad. Like, if Ricky and I have nothing to do all week together,
oh boy,
bad things are gonna happen. And you add D Yoon in the mix, who's away from his kids and his wife, and we're gonna just corrupt the shit out of him. And first of all, we're gonna beat him up. We're gonna definitely do that. We're gonna beat him up for his injustices that he said. And then, oh man, it could be crazy.
And then the other days you spend in jail.
Yeah, well, at least I don't have anything going on Friday. Wait, is Friday night the Goldies?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
so
I have to go to jail Thursday night.
Spend all Friday preparing our acceptance speeches, and then my shirt Saturday.
Just letting you guys all know, my shirt came in. So
nice.
Why? You're not going to be wearing it up there getting your award anyway.
No. I'm presenting. Did I not tell you that?
Do you know which one you're presenting?
No, I don't. I requested me and Farmer to present something.
Yeah, you have to do it with OCX pasties.
You and Farmer presenting something?
Yeah, because I want to just look over him. I was like, he's gonna look over me. He's like, "What's up, Coach?" And I'm like, "What's up, Moist?" And I'm gonna kiss him. And it's gonna be great.
It'd be even better if you did it with pasties on.
If I was shirtless, yes, it would probably be better. But the shirt that I specifically bought for the Goldies, if we don't win anything, I'm gonna be super fucking pissed. But that's okay, because it only cost me $16. But it's a fantastic fucking shirt. Uncle Mark would be proud. What I am looking forward to at Worlds is, holy crap. So last year we went to Worlds, right? Kyle, you remember this?
Yes. Uh-huh.
And we all finally got a ticket. It was you, me, in Chicago. And we stayed at the shitty-ass Key Inn. We played
Montana was with us, but he didn't stay at the Key Inn.
Stop yawning, you motherfucker.
Oh, shit, that's right. We did pick up Montana like a boss at the fucking airport.
We did. If you guys want to hear about our last Worlds experience, listen to our first two our very first two podcasts.
I think it took 2 podcasts to cover, but anyway.
It did.
Yeah, picking up Montana was fantastic. Yeah, it's too bad we don't pick anybody up from the airport on this one, because that was great. What I'm mostly looking forward to is getting to meet everyone. Because last year was like, oh my God, there's D Yoon, who's a total douchebag now, but he was really cool back then. And it was Dion, and he was still cool back then.
Okay, I actually have to admit, my first Worlds, I didn't get to go to the last Worlds, but I did 2016, and when Farmer and D walked into the hall, they all walked in screaming like lunatics, and then we saw them at the podcaster party, and they were screaming like lunatics, and I'm like, these motherfuckers are the most annoying people in X-Wing. So I would just like to throw out a big thank you to the crates, because you've actually made the Minox look fairly wholesome. So they've actually been quite enjoyable since, in comparison.
If they don't win the best podcast, Golding for that alone.
I don't know. I tell you what. I mean, we've had Matthews on, and I've had conversations with Zach Matthews and Chris Allen, and when they're not putting on a show, they're really cool people.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, I mean,
I completely agree. Those guys are great to hang out with.
and I'm pretty sure the real Travis Johnson Johnson is the real Travis Johnson Johnson in person too. So
I would agree with that.
I
don't have time for that.
Johnson and I would get along great.
Really? You say that. Interested to see
I love the really long pause after that. I'm like, I need to choose my words carefully here.
There are probably like there's a handful of people that I know are going to Worlds that I'm like, you know what? If I see them and I hang out and talk with them, I might just tell them, you know what? Let's just not talk about X-Wing. It's like, because I just feel like that would not be enjoyable.
Just tell him to put a pin in it.
It's like, and like he's just one of those guys that like he is an enjoyable person to hang out with, but let's not talk about X-Wing because I don't want to go down that
going to Worlds.
I think he is.
Is he going to Worlds? Okay. Well, I definitely
didn't he win that like 23-person regional?
I don't know. Craig Cup doesn't count.
I gotta take.
I am looking forward to at World.
Coach, I gotta take a quick break. Go ahead and do your thing, but
no. I was gonna break in and read some of the chats because they're yelling at me.
I have to go slay an 8-legged monstrosity that my wife claims is on the ceiling while she's trying to sleep. So
an 8-legged monstrosity. Well, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Put on some Barry White while you do it. He's gonna go slay an 8.
Take on me. No. Okay. So Mad Medic is. I did not listen to the latest Minoc podcast, and Ryan has already flipped back to D-Yoon. Double agent ? Probably. I think he likes us more than D-Yoon. I'm pretty sure he likes us more than D-Yoon. I mean, unless we're like his. Oh shit, Kyle. We're the fucking booty call of the goddamn Minoc Squadron podcast. Yeah, I just realized this.
Booty call.
We're the booty call. When they like want a little side action, they're like, "Oh, OCX will take us because we're whores," and like we just let them on.
You're the one that keeps inviting them on.
I know. I'm done. You know what? They can only burn so many bridges, and you know what, Farmer? You just burn your last bridge. Done.
Yeah, that's what you get for playing Witcher while podcasting. Never again.
And also, Patrick asked, Coach, I want you to wear OCX t-shirt with the nipples cut out for Worlds. I paid a lot of money for this shirt. Now,
sacrifice your old one. Sacrifice your.
I do have the original shirt. I do have the original shirt, and I'm probably not going to do that because what I am most looking forward to at Worlds is Chico's back.
I returned triumphant.
Did you kill it? What was it?
Is a spider.
Oh, 8-legged. Yeah, duh.
There you go.
Like I said, my head's not very big.
Coach.
Jesus, tell Heather to man up.
It was in an awkward spot. It was right in the corner.
It was
wheeling in the wall.
It was fucking wedged.
It was like hiding. Like
my bras do not reach that.
All right. So where are we on this?
We're finally coming to what I am looking forward to at Worlds. One is so this is kind of sadistic, maybe a little bit, but at any big event, it requires people to spend an hour with me. So what I love about this is that at Worlds, I'm going to have people required to spend at least 75 minutes with me in one day, and 6 people will get the enjoyment of meeting me.
I remember I remember very distinctively one of your matches when you were running Java meta at the Minneapolis Regional. That guy that was running against you, like I went out, ate my hamburger, and came back, and you were still in the same spot trying to figure out where you were going with your dial. You were you're by that point in time, you had a lot to drink.
We didn't move
there just
for 30 minutes. No ship moved.
Swaying back and forth, looking at your dial.
in this game, not a single ship except for Rex in the TIE Fighter moved in the entire 45 minutes. And we all convened in a giant conga line, and everyone just did moves that bumped. And I was like, yay! We get to just sit here and not do much except for shooting stuff. So yes, this is forced fun time with Coach, and welcome to Worlds Day 1A. I hope I play against you because it's going to be fun, guys. Even if I am literally 0-5 and you are my last game, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to drink enough alcohol, and I'm going to have enough prizes and stuff and goodwill that I'm just going to be like, dude, I'm fucking not at work, and I'm playing X-Wing, and no, I will not concede. I know the whole D&D thing, but I feel like that's a disservice because people get to lose out on meeting me for a couple hours.
What's the point of dropping drinking if you've only got 1 day to play?
Okay, so the original version of Drop and Drink was at Omaha Regionals, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, because that's a 1 day thing. Worlds.
No. Yeah. Worlds. Yeah, fuck it. Who cares? The only reason the Drop and Drink thing happened was I was talking with Sean Dorsey, and it was round 4 or 5, and I was 1-3, and he's like, "Oh man, there's a fucking bye," and I'm like, "Not anymore." Dropping. And he's like, perfect. And he just retabulated everyone and put them out, and everyone was happy. And I was really happy because I got to drink more. But no, Worlds is a whole new it's a whole different aspect. If you've never been to Worlds, oh man, I don't know what to tell you to expect. Expect long lines, probably a lot of emotions, both good and bad. The prize wall that you'll never win. You keep walking by it. You're like, one more fucking win, and I would have had that. Don't worry about it, man. Just it's all cool.
Yeah. Where's my movie still Boba Fett, Chris Allen? Where is it?
Oh,
Never forget.
The other good thing is, man, trying to fill those other hours.
Jerry Holt mentioned hangar bays, and I gotta talk about this. So I am railing you for this.
That is okay.
So hangar bays, you bring 2 lists and you pick which list you want to play, right? No, hangar bays are different for Worlds.
What?
Yep.
What?
And this is what Dion lost his mind and sent to me. Because on their side event schedule thing, it says hangar bays. Players can sign up for hangar bay pods at any time during the allotted window. Once 8 players, they begin playing. Prizes are doled out after 3 rounds. Blah blah blah. Required components. Why are you excited already?
No, I'm excited because I think I know what's going to happen.
Anticipation? You're just excited?
Yeah.
Okay. Players must bring a singular 100-point squad comprised of pilot cards with unique pilot skills. So you can't bring 2 pilot skill 7s. You have to bring like a 987 or something like that. So no swarms. You're not going to see people bringing multiple of the exact same ship. The high end pilot skill race won't be nearly as crazy because people aren't going to be running around with multiple PS10s.
Ooh,
Okay.
so that means I have to use
I have
adaptability on Tyrannicoda instead of Veteran Instincts. I got it.
I
There you
admit, I have never played. I've never played in a hangar bay. I liked the idea of having 2 lists, but I also at the same time did not like the idea of like slugging around 2 lists. This makes me excited how they're gonna do it. Like first day people show up, there you go. There's your pod. Whoever wins it gets prizes. I love that idea. I might be wrong. But
Sorry, Gordon is losing his mind because he
Sure
thinks
is.
that bringing 2 lists is the best thing ever. Now, I always like the idea of you bring 2 lists and your opponent picks which one he wants you to fly. I always thought that would be really cool. But yeah, so no longer bringing 2 lists. I would still maybe bring 2 lists like the old hangar base style, just in case something got weird and they do that, or if enough people complain and they're like, but we want to do the old one and we have a group of 8. So
I'm just thinking like for the pot of 8, are you gonna do like okay, so everyone it's a 3-round tournament and then you're done. Like I don't want anything that's gonna drag me down for the whole fucking day.
No, it is a quick 3-round tournament. You actually get a sheet of paper that defines all of the pairings. Basically, you put your name in a slot, and you are player A, and you play against player C, and then the winner of that, like it's got a chart on there of the winner of this goes to slot F. So you literally don't need a single TO or anything. It runs itself. It's amazing.
The only problem is that I'm pretty sure Thursday is the only day they're not doing the hangar bay. Like I don't think there's any special events scheduled for Thursday.
You're right. They have Epic.
So look out, everybody! The Ricky and Coach show is coming.
They have Epic on Wednesday, Friday and Saturday. They're doing hangar bays all day, and
now
Epic is on, or Team Epic. All right, regular Epic is on Sunday. Maybe Team Epic.
Here's my problem: is why in the fuck are you scheduling Team Epic at 7:00 at night on Wednesday?
Oh, yeah.
When you could easily have done it Thursday afternoon, right? Because there's nothing else going on.
Am I supposed to judge that motherfucker?
Man.
That'll suck.
Oh, God.
Because I want to get to karaoke like as soon as possible. Okay, world schedule. Who gets to work that? Team Epic. 7:00 to 10 p.m. That's Pablo and Anthony Backhouse. So
nice.
I'm done at 8. Awesome.
Woo!
That's a real concern for me.
Just throw the prizes at the 4 people that are gonna attend.
Now I wonder if they'll do something like they did with Destiny for the System Opens. Now for Destiny, they had each of the hangar bays, you got a certain number of tickets, and then you could cash in those tickets for some of the elite prizes. So people were just doing hangar bay after hangar bay after hangar bay, just trying to get those prizes. One guy wanted to buy out an entire 8-person hangar bay just for himself, get all of the prize tickets, and then go and just spend them. They were like, that's going to cost you a lot of money. Like, I don't know if we're allowed to do that.
I'm back. If you guys were wondering.
Yeah. Hi, Coach.
We had a nice still of you for a while.
Wasn't that pretty? All right. Okay, so I think that's our world's prep. Sorry. We're not going to give you any information. Yes, I'm running Java. Yes, I'm running Meta versus Meh. Or Meta and Meh. Kyle's running Cold Hot Dogs. Chico's running the game.
Judging in my favor.
So We're all gonna have fun, guys. That's what we're there for. If we win, super awesome. If we don't, I'm gonna be super drunk, and therefore, it's a win.
And the best part about this whole thing is like, okay, so if I take an I can't lose another one, and then like round 3 for some reason I lose stupidly and jankly, I can just be like, yep, I'm done. I'm just gonna flat out drop. I've got plenty to do here. I don't need to play any more cold hot dogs against whatever list I've already, out and go have fun. So
see, quitter.
Yeah, I need to play the
Just letting everyone in day 1A know we are going to take a group picture. Everyone in day 1A, we're taking a fucking group picture.
All of you.
So if you drop,
like everyone,
make sure your ass is back there at the end of round 6.
That's
Take a group picture. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have like the jumping still 80s thing. It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah, like at the end of the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Yes. We're gonna set the precedent.
I'm gonna be too excited to go
happen
and do like singing and drinking. So I'm excited for.
Hey, you guys are bad, man. We need to
Stop
yell this shit up.
Yeah, fine. I guess we'll nub it up, even though we're gonna like totally give super stuff out. No, I don't know. I don't know what else we have. Do we have any? Oh shit! It's fucking 11:15. Wow.
Yeah. We need to do shout outs, yub nub,
Shout outs.
do shit show
Kyle.
until 1 o'clock and go to bed.
Kyle, what do you got? Shout outs.
Oh gosh, dang.
You know what we should do? We should do shout outs to our future selves next week.
Oh yeah, for winning worlds,
Who is future?
crushing our competition.
I think Sarah is me.
Oh,
Yes.
no, Sarah's at Worlds.
Oh, she's gonna be on the show though.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's gonna be casting as Chico.
Yeah, because she's in Minnesota, so she doesn't really have to be there.
She's got the right.
Unless Sarah wants to come out and drink with us that night.
Sarah, you're not
Sarah.
going to karaoke with us?
Sarah.
That's terrible.
Come on,
I
Sarah.
believe that. Yeah, come on, Sarah.
She's got a hijack.
Mark is Chico. Oh, Mark Ventham is Chico.
Mhm.
Great. Chico with an Australian accent. That's a terrible Australian accent.
Yo.
That is not an Australian accent, I would venture to say.
Who the fuck
that's
is
not-
Padre? We don't know. Let's just do shout outs
Padre-
like
Padre's
normal,
gonna be
and
Uncle
then
Mark.
we will get in. In the shit show, we'll discuss what the whole thing is going to go.
Sure.
Kyle, shout outs? No? None? Awesome. Chico?
Nothing is-
Sweet. That's awesome.
I have shout
Glad
outs.
you had a lot of people that love you.
I got to shout out my beef. I have beef shout outs. And this is going out to all of you anonymous motherfuckers on all the forums who are just complaining and being annoying as shit about this ruling bullshit, and half of you aren't even fucking going to Worlds. Just fucking deal with it. I got you some information. Take it, say thank you, and move the fuck on, people. God damn it.
Nah. Not happening. The people on the internets will always because that's what love.
Yeah. Good God.
I don't even venture into any of those forums ever. I don't enjoy.
Yeah, well,
going
I thought
to
I was
those.
being nice, spreading the news of what the world's rulings were going to be, and
Yeah, you
They
could
wouldn't
have
shut
not look back. That's what I'm saying. You could have just been like, "Here's the way things are going to get judged," and then don't look back.
yeah,
You don't
I
have to
should've.
check
I really
on it.
should have.
You don't have to check on it. They just have to take their pill and swallow it.
Yep.
Um,
It's like, and then go yell at Frank. That's what I'm looking forward to. Just backing Frank into a corner and being like, "How do I explain yourself?"
no, nobody puts Frankie in a corner.
Yeah,
right.
that's when Coach
Um,
dances with above his head and spins him around.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Huh? What you gonna do? Where you going? I don't know.
Oh,
What you gonna do?
I don't know if
Answer
that's
his fucking
assault or
question.
sexual
Huh?
harassment.
Por qué no los dos?
Porque no los dos.
Okay, Coach, what are your shout-outs?
Shout-outs are basically to our Patreons. First of all, thank you very much. I sent off the new stuff. Woo! You guys are getting your shit. Templates. If you have templates with your shirts, they'll get sent with your shirts. If you don't worry. They'll get sent when you go through the thing. Shout outs to I want to shout out to the Squadron guys. Amazing episode, guys. Seriously, anyone wants to know anything about judging, TOing, rules, I don't even know if it's just that. Just basic X-Wing. Listen to the latest Hornet Squadron Radio episode.
And the history of Chico.
Yes, the history of Chico is great. It will make you such a better listener of this show, I think. I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. But that's cool.
Only one way to find out.
But go listen to Hornet Squadron Radio. They did an excellent job with both Chico, the man you love and know, and also Brent Wong, the man you should know and also should love, probably.
The predatory eater.
The predatory eater. I didn't say that, did I? No, you said that. Another shout out. I want to shout out to there's a couple of new podcasts that I've been trying to listen to. I want to shout out to Stay Rad podcast. They are new podcast. They're trying.
Have they gotten new intro music?
Yeah, I don't think so. Their intro music is a little long.
It's painful.
Cut that down a little bit, guys. So if anyone knows the guys from Stay Rad, little heads up. We went through the same thing. Cut the intro. 30 seconds, baby. At the most. Probably not even 30 seconds.
So you're saying I should give them another shot?
They're not. They're pretty good. I mean, yeah. Give them another shot. If you can get past the intro, they're pretty good after that.
And as Patrick says, get on Podbean because I don't like going down and hunting things.
Yeah, they gotta get on iTunes or Podbean or something like that. They're pretty hard to find. I did notice that. Also, Thule Squadron, guys. I didn't give you enough shout-outs before. I didn't give you enough shout-outs then. I'm giving you shout-outs now. Go and they are our competition, but they're a good competition, guys.
We can plug them now. Voting's over.
Yeah, we can play them now. Thule Squadron, go fucking listen to those guys because they're great. They are a little hard to listen to if you're from the Midwest because they do not speak English very well. But they speak English well enough that I can understand them, and they do have some good stuff.
Where are they from?
They're from Iceland. Oh, man.
Okay.
Put me on the spot. Let's see. Who else did I pick up the other day? Oh, damn it. The MEBS. I don't know if it's supposed to say. I haven't listened to them yet. Mebs?
Is it an abbreviation or an initialism?
Ooh, that's a good question. They're on Podcast Central on the Facebook. They're on the Facebook's Podcast Central hub. So I got to plug those guys. Go listen to them if you are interested in what they have to say, because I really don't know what they say yet. I'll get on that. I have a whole shit ton of fucking stuff to listen to on the way up to Worlds. So, man. I want to thank everyone. I want to thank everyone for nominating a guest for the Goldies. I'm in the now camp that we're probably not going to win it, but I'm glad we're nominated. But like, if we win it, holy shit!
That's kind of where
I'm so glad it's live streamed because I'm going to lose it.
I'm super expecting Dion to win his own award for Force for Good, but I think I got a strong.
He probably should against the category, the competition.
I think I've got a strong second place.
I think you have a strong second place. If Chris Allen wins,
I'm okay.
If Chris Allen wins, man, that'd be fantastic. But Also, stay tuned for the Goldies. I'm gonna have my phone on, but I'm gonna pretty sure that bitch is gonna be on silent because I got a feeling that's gonna be going off like crazy. If you want to get a hold of me, just text Kyle. He'll be in the parking lot drinking beers.
That's right.
Yeah, I have to admit, during like tournament days, I check my phone very little, because I find that I burn my battery down probably like 3 times during the day if I try to keep up with stuff. It just doesn't happen.
For all of our invested listeners, I will try to update to every game Wednesday. That's going to be probably the toughest day. After that, I got nothing else to do than drink and update you guys on how everyone else is doing. So I'll let you know if somebody's stupid enough to let me on their live stream commentating.
William Hegwood is in charge of Gold Squadron, so I'm sure you could convince him.
I know.
To stroke his beard gently.
I know. I think I could get Sarah
slow beard strokes for the win.
Slow beard me stroke in there.
Oh yeah, and Sarah's gonna be commentating for Gold Squadron. So while she's on it, Sarah, sneak us in.
The fuck?
Come on. Yeah. They got all like locals to help out. So yeah.
She just said, Coach, come by on Thursday night. It's Will and me streaming. Oh, I will.
Just done. Like,
it's just gonna be me, dude, stroking Will's beard.
Full OCX takeover. Sarah, like, do this full OCX takeover.
Ooh, Thursday. That could be Sloot and I.
Like just for a moment until Dion comes over and slaps.
Oh
us.
my God!
And just see how long it takes.
Imagine the look on Dion's face when he
God.
sees me on Gold Squadron. Oh,
he would lose his shit.
Oh God! Whatever. Anyway, I think that's it, guys. I think we can get up to this baby.
Let's do it!
Yum! No!
Nub nub!
Oola doo doo bee ba boo bop bitty bop. Oola bee. It's fucking Worlds next weekend. Totally not ready, but I'm ready to get my ass kicked in. That's it.
My ass.
Bring it on a stormtrooper helmet.
Go to bed, Kyle. It's KyleCon this weekend, baby.
Woot. That's right. I can't wait to get
ChicoCon last week.
I know. I saw.
I went 3-0 against Luke, and he immediately changed his list.
We forgot to tell them about the fucking insane asylum taking over. Oh shit! I knew I fucking forgot. Okay, Montana, this has got to go in. We're still Zencasting, so don't worry about it. Okay. Everyone, holy shit. The coast.
Sure. Yeah.
The cast of the original OCX radio podcast will all be at Worlds, and we'll all probably be inebriated, drunk, or pass out at the time of next Wednesday's scheduled podcast. So we have something.
What?
Actually going to let the inmates take over the fucking goddamn jail. That's what we're going to do. The groupies have agreed to take over the podcast. And I thought of this idea off of the whim of my head and didn't really think it through. And now I think I should have probably thought it through. But who cares? They are taking this to the next level. So next week, everyone, man, if you are not at Worlds, and even if you are at Worlds, please tune in to the OCX 2.0, the inmates takeover, because you will not be disappointed. I am mortified / like super fucking looking forward to this. I mean, like half of me is mortified because they're probably going to do a better job than we do. but the other half is like, oh no, rank amateurs, pros here. We're just giving it up to the rank amateurs. But oh man, there is going to be a slew of recognizable names on the OCX 2.0 Inmates Take Over episode.
Of recognizable names.
A slew of recognizable names. So I think they have a lot of things planned. They are not telling us shit. So for all of you out there, listeners, definitely next week will be the time to tune in because, oh boy, I'm scared, but I'm super excited. So anyway, that is one last thing I did want to shout out. Don't miss out on that. It's going to be a fantastic time. I'm going to try to. What are you doing back?
You need to stop Zencastr so I don't close out of it and fuck up the recording.
Oh, okay. I'm not done Zencasting yet. So one last time, do not miss out on OCX 2.0 Inmates Takeover next Wednesday night, 8:30-ish. We don't know.
We have literally no control.
Whenever they start the show. So good luck, everyone, and we'll see you at Worlds. If not, we will see you in 2 weeks. Good night and good luck. All right. Stopping Zencastr. Zencastr stopped.
Oh my god.
You can go to bed now.
How are we going to deal with this if the inmates are better than us?
I've been thinking about that all day. It's like okay, they legit have a strong fucking lineup. Like if I'm reading correctly, it's Ketch, AJ, Padre, Mark, and Patrick. And then I'm assuming they're going to have a couple of others on. I don't know. It's gonna be super awesome.
It's just fucking terrifying.
Oh, and Sarah, yeah, like you said, if Sarah's on, there's Sarah too. If the inmates are better, we claim the OCX podcast, and you have to start over.
Oh Jesus!
Deal.
I want off the ride.
Deal. We'll just call the next one Coach's Corner. Oh, look at us. We're the podcast now.
But what defines them as better? If we just put more downloads, one of them will come up with a bot and just re-download it.
Yeah, I know. We can't just call it downloads. Like we're gonna have. I have my own. The podcast Illuminati will all download and listen.
You can't use that word. That's our word. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
It would be if that was a thing.
Sure, that's cool.
I mean,
the podcast.
Whatever. I guess I don't care.
People who are shrouded against, anonymity, or no, that doesn't make any sense. Whatever. There will be a panel of 20 people that download and listen to the podcast, and if they deem it better than the collective OCX radio, we're voted off. At least they have to have us on as guests, right? My wife would like that. Hey, no shit. You, Heather, and the kids want to take a road trip. Head on down.
I mean, not likely. Because,
just saying, I got horses, big guns, tulips, and X-Wing Store Championship.
Man, I love me some tulips.
Yeah, the tulips only last for a couple of months, but whatever.
Well, this year I have like 2 days of unplanned time off for the rest of the year.
Ooh, really?
After Worlds. And one of those days, my hockey team, we got selected to represent our city in a tournament up in Canada. So I'm burning one of those days for that.
That's legit though.
Yeah. Should be awesome. Which reminds me, I need to renew my passport.
Do that and don't let that go. Yeah, that's Patrick. Man, I still haven't picked a date yet. I've got like 4 or 5 stores around here, especially with Bonner. I gotta hook up with Bonner because he doesn't want to schedule. I'm surprised he hasn't contacted me yet, but we usually don't schedule ours. He usually schedules his, and I schedule mine like the opposite end. But I've got 1, 2, 3 stores in the local area that we need to get together and like, let's not do it on the same fucking weekend, kind of a thing. So, I don't know. They're trying to convince me to do it early, and I'm still like, no, I'm probably gonna do it late. When would you like us to have it, Patrick?
So somebody asked where in Canada is my hockey tournament. It's in Toronto. So we'll just drive up through Detroit, up to Toronto. Should be interesting. We play like 4 games in a weekend, so that'll be fun. I've never actually been to Canada, even though I lived in Alaska for 8 years. So,
you know, every week we do this show, and we usually have like 23 to like 30, apparently 34 viewers. But I know for a fact there's only like 10 people who comment online, right?
Probably.
I'm trying to figure out why the other 9 don't comment.
Oh, people who just want to watch it. If you go to like the participants, I wonder if participants just shows people who have commented.
Where's participants?
So in the chat window on the right, there's like that 3 dot thing that has
participants. Here we go.
Anymore.
Okay, so it shows like there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 participants, but we have 18 viewers.
Right. Like Tom said, there's probably a lot of like bots that just troll all of the open live streams that it gets picked up on, and
okay.
So yeah.
Well, that sucks. Live chat. Fucking bots. Goddamn. Great bots is what they are.
We get less viewers than my church, so sorry.
Oh, okay. We're not going to compete with that. Anyway, if anyone's been asking about the whole Gold Squadron podcast, like takeover of live stuff, I'm not too beat up about it. I mean, Dion's going to do what Dion's going to do.
Yeah, and I mean, he's trying to turn his thing into much more of like a business. So, like, honestly, he's kind of got to take every idea he can find and utilize it.
Right.
So, I mean, taking ideas from other podcasts to create what has essentially become the biggest conglomerate of like X-Wing online stuff. I mean, that makes sense, especially if he wants to turn it into like a full-time thing, which he briefly mentioned.
Well, and he could. I mean, oh man, I don't know if
that would be a lot of work, a lot of traveling. He can't do that with just X-Wing. I'm not even sure if he can do it with just FFG products. That'd be tough.
I don't know. He makes a lot of money per episode, which, yeah, he could do it. If anyone's gonna do it, it's fucking Dion. That's what I will say. Is if anyone can do it, it's him. I'm not too beat up about it. His league night is Wednesday. He has the opportunity to I mean, we're gonna do our meta versus meta tomorrow night, and
I don't think he was purposely trying to take what we decided.
not.
It was an obvious choice of oh my gosh, we got news. I wonder how those things will run against the current meta.
Right.
So
right.
it was an obvious choice for him to run.
I don't think there's a malicious bone in Dion. Just to to tell you the truth, I
don't think so.
I think he doesn't see this. He's got blinders on, where he's just like, Gold Squadron #1, and I can't commend it. I mean, that's great. That's the idea. That's the ideal you need to have in order to get to that point. But it sucks that he's doing league stuff on Wednesday nights, but I don't think it really takes away from our viewership. Our meta versus meta is way different than what he's doing tonight. Like, believe me, I've watched a couple of our meta versus meta, and you crazy bastards, you offer a lot better commentary than and than any other live streamed X-Wing game can do. But no, we are going to do meta versus meta. I will post times probably tomorrow. We'll probably start around 8-ish. I'm going to say I'm not going to quote myself on that, but everyone will know, and it's same deal as everyone, guys. If you're in the groupies chat page, I'll send you the link. You guys want to commentate on the game? You guys get to commentate on the game. If you're new to the show, PM me or PM anyone here. They'll get you in the groupies chat, and you can be a part of. You can test your commentating skills. So, yes, Jerry, OCX is OCX. There's really no other way to say it.
For
AJ,
better or worst.
Yeah, for better or for worse. You guys are stuck with us. Apparently we did something right. I don't know what, but we just keep doing the same thing over and over. So
yeah. Speaking of which, like, massive shout out to Patreon people. I mean, it just keeps going higher, and like I'm getting to the point that I'm like, oh shit, like this is like I had a goal of, okay, we need to make sure we're paying for the stuff that Montana has been shelling out for, and now we're above that, and now we need to do real things.
we need to
now I'm like
no,
fuck,
we're scrambling. We're like, oh god, Curl Paw, what can you give us?
Yeah.
We need altars.
But like now I'm looking at it as like, okay, do we now start looking into how we make better quality? And that's one of the things that, like, we're looking into Zencastr. Zencastr's a paid product. We've been trying that. And I don't know if, like, looking into like headsets. Like I know we've got these ones, but is there something better? Or like webcams, is there something better? And like, do we improve meta versus meta? Like your camera there and your setup for doing more of that. I mean, we we have options.
Well,
that's terrifying.
I just found out I've got access to a 3D printer.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So
those deck holders, if you can figure out how to make those.
Yep.
Holy
I'm actually thinking about template holders, the stand-up ones. Have you ever seen those ones where the stand-up?
I fucking hate those ones.
No.
Weird.
No. The ones where they slide in, like.
Yeah, the vertical ones and everything sticking out like a weird bush.
Nope, not those ones. The one where they're flat, they're skinny, and you just set them in, and they just sit along a 3.5-inch board. I'll send you a picture.
Okay.
I'm trying to see how much it's going to cost per one of those. So that's going to be fantastic. But yeah, I have access to a 3D printer, and that's going to be fantastic because I might just print our own dilly tokens here. But Andrew does such a good job, so we'll see. Coach, a template holder for you.
It says, so real mics, real cameras, and a computer for Uncle Mark.
Yeah. That's probably on the top of the list. I have one. I think it might work, so I got to figure out how to send it to him. So.
Hey, the community bought me a laptop, so can't argue with that.
Well, like I said, the Tyranny Colda alt art should be done soon. I just saw what you guys saw tonight was what we saw tonight. We're like, I don't know about the background.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously he's still working on
it. So
I feel like the easiest thing to do is just throw it on a background that looks like some space station with some ships in the background kind of thing.
And Jerry just mentioned it. I almost thought about doing like a schematic of the fuck are those ships called? Shit.
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
What are they called? What does Tyranny fly?
The Kimogila.
Kimogila. I thought about a schematic of the Kimogila on a white background and then her in the back, and that would be kind of cool. But one thing I am going to be doing while I'm at Worlds is trying to find out alt art artists if they're there to try to recruit some guys. So don't worry, we're working, baby. Not too hard though.
Well, I think we've gotten to the point that, I mean, like we just mentioned it, with just looking at the chat, I almost feel like we've given out some rewards. People are happy, but we need to spend a little bit on ourselves to raise the bar a little bit.
Yeah, we need to raise the bar a little bit. Up here.
Yeah, better alcohol, right?
Gold Squadron, OCX. We're gonna be like right there. No.
He's trying.
Oh shit. No. Also, koozies are the next on the list. So don't worry, guys. We're making it work. We're trying anyway.
We're doing the things.
Man, it's almost a year, Chico. It's almost a fucking year.
I haven't been here for a year.
You've been almost here. Like, you picked up like what, episode 23, 22?
I came on in like November. October, November.
No, you were later than that, weren't you?
Well, it was like I remember doing the Christmas episode at my in-laws, and we had the whole debacle of before that when my in-laws listened.
I could have swore you were earlier than that.
No.
Oh, I like Jerry's fucking mention. Once a month, Coach gets whiskey.
Just use the Patreon money.
The Gordon rule.
Pay off the Gordon rule.
The Gordon rule. The Patreon pays off the Gordon rule.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
If I can get a Lieutenant Ketch alt art card made, can I put the OCX logo on the back? Fuck yeah, you can, Ketch. Shit, yeah. I'll even mail it out for you.
And he'll sign it too.
Yeah, you better sign it. No, none of this Omniground group pilot shit. Holy shit, who was mad about that the other day? Was it Lance?
About what?
Man, somebody was mad that I signed the Omniground group pilot card and not the drunk assist Astromax.
Oh.
I'm trying to get rid of him, man. I'm sorry.
Come to Worlds and he will.
Yeah, Ketch. I'll definitely put the fucking OCA. We'll mail them out for you. If you're gonna spend your own money, we'll mail them out for you.
Oh, there we go.
Driving.
Pay for your Uber to get home on Wednesdays.
Yeah, Uber in Orange City, Iowa. Yeah, that's a thing. Though. Oh man, guys. I can't. I have no words. I literally have no words. I know every podcast says this shit, and they're like, I don't have any words for how grateful I am for all the patrons. Like, no, literally speechless. On, we were hoping fucking Catch was just gonna like supplant the whole $20 a month for Podbean. We figured, oh, we got one guy. His name's Catch. He'll be fine. We'll just get that guy. And he's good. He's a sucker.
God.
And nope. And the weird thing is that now all of a sudden it turned to like us getting drunk on Wednesday nights. So getting drunk on Wednesday nights, but like Thursday night getting stuff ready, Friday painting stuff, and then Monday like getting lists together to who all goes where, and then Tuesday is like, do I have enough stamps? Fuck, I don't have enough stamps. Mom Tana, I don't have enough stamps. So it is fun, and I'm loving it. It's just I don't get to meet you guys very much, and hopefully Worlds is one of those barriers we can break. Shit, maybe next year. Never mind. I gotta talk to the rest of the guys, but maybe we might have. Maybe next year Worlds we might have a really big prize, a really big one.
Do our own party.
I'm thinking bigger than that.
Saving up now.
I'm thinking bigger than that. We'll see. So,
OCX brand kegs for all the Patreons.
Wooden ones, branded kegs. Oh man.
Oh.
All right, everyone. I'm gonna shut this bitch down. Everyone have a good night. Safe drive home. We will see you. Wow. Well, I'll see fuckers tomorrow night. Meta versus meh, baby. Woo! All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night.